Oh my goodness. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am Bogus Meat Factory. Hold on, let me put me full screen. Let me put like full screen, full front and center. Hi folks.
Hi everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream. I am Bogus Meat Factory. Today we are going to be playing Tass Times in Tonetown by Michael Berlin and his wife. This is a graphical text adventure game for the Interactive Fiction Club for the month of May. I'm with me, of course, with my dearest friend, Nick. Hi, Nick.
Hi, John.
Hold on, I want to make sure that the sound is okay. Is the sound super loud and drowning out Nick? I want to make sure. Let's see.
I mean, I can't hear it at all, so we're all good on my end.
Well, that's good, because it's pretty loud. I hope it's not too loud. Hope it's not an issue. Fingers crossed. Yeah, Tass Times in Tonetown.
The entire time, you look so displeased.
Why? Oh, like when I was setting things up?
As you were setting up the screen, you just looked upset.
I was in business mode. That was business mode me. That was me like, okay, it's time to get things going. I'm writing the thing. I'm talking to folks. Okay, I'm intensely staring at this. I'm also incredibly exhausted. And no, I'm not displeased in the slightest, Nick. I'm terrified of this game, in all honesty. But why that is, Nick, is because of the story. So
just see it as like a celebration of the life of Michael Berlin. That is.
Yeah, Josh says, I think
it
mostly stops once you're in game. There's just some occasional sounds. Exactly. So to give you guys a little bit of a background for this game, I can go down a little. Let me drop it down a little bit then. Let me drop it down a little. There we go. Hopefully that's enough.
They need to hear my shrill voice.
Yeah. So what this game is for me, this is the game that got me an Apple IIGS when I was a kid, my very first computer. So my family, we were not well off in the slightest. My dad, we moved so many times in our life for my dad to get a job in different locations. At this time, we were living in Sandusky, Ohio, right down the road from a nuclear cooling facility.
Wait, you lived in the Devil State?
Yeah, yes, I did at this time, yes. Right next to Cedar Point. So, we were in Sandusky, Ohio. And, so we were visiting my aunt in Rhode Island. She had married into a very rich and successful lawyer. And they had an Apple IIGS, and they had the game Tass Times in Tonetown. They're showing it off to us about how cool this is. Look at all the things you can do. My brothers and I were enamored. We were enthralled. That this was such a beautiful game and had music and sound our experience of video games was the Atari 2600 at that point. So this was something far above and beyond what we had experienced, and we wanted it so bad. And I don't know the story behind this, but somehow my parents, again, we had no money. We were legitimately poor. Somehow we're able to get an Apple IIGS with the 2 different floppy drives, the cooling deck, and all the accoutrements of the system. And I remember going to pick it up. We went to this computer store about 10 minutes before they were closing. It was in the middle. It was night. It was 8 o'clock at night, or something really close to 8 o'clock at night. And it was dark outside, and the guy went and showed us how to use the system and showed how to load the operating system and all this stuff. And my brothers were super excited. We never played Tass Times in Tonetown again, except for when we saw it at my aunt's. We played other games like Space Quest 2 was my first game on there outside, but I did spend 1 million hours playing. The Apple IIGS comes packed in with a tutorial software to teach you all the features, and you play this Indiana Jones character as you would go through this, teach you how a mouse works and how the file structure works, the file systems work within the operating system, and how to copy and save games and save things and all that sort of stuff. It was really wild, but it was really silly. You were Indiana Jones and there's a little robot friend. At some point I'm gonna have to play that again just to go through that memory lane. But we were playing Tass Times in Tonetown on an Apple IIGS emulator. A really wonderful software we're using is what's called Big Box? What is this called? I don't know. It is called Launchbox. I think is what it is. Launchbox, which is a great front load thing for emulators and stuff like that. So
is every emulator like we run everything off of DOS box? Is everything just something box?
Not always, no. But like we like to use it a bunch, like a virtual box and that sort of stuff. There's a whole bunch of different like things that are boxy in nature. But like there's Scum VM and that sort of stuff. So there's tons. There's not just that. So TD, how's it going? It's so good to see you. And so we had to take this time. Nick has been in a super busy life mode. I've been in super busy life mode. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom came out. Nick,
I am so upset because I probably won't get to play it until fudging September.
September, yeah. Did you get it, Nick, or no?
No, it's we're in desperate financial save every penny you can mode.
Yeah. We cleared out our garage and sold a bunch of like old kid stuff that we don't use anymore. We cleaned it up and sold it online, and they're like Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. And so that was like our Tears of the Kingdom fund. Like that was what that was to help pay for Tears of the Kingdom. So I feel you there, Nick. And it's fantastic, by the way, Nick. It's really, really good. It's super, super good. I don't know yet if it is the greatest game of all time, as the reviews have shown, because it's the highest reviewed game ever in the history of games. And
really,
yeah, I don't know if it is that, but it is very enjoyable. It is very, very good. And it does a lot of really cool things that are different. It still feels very Breath of the Wild, but still also very different. And still feels very fresh, which is really important.
Yeah.
But let's get into this. So we're playing Tass Times in Tonetown. This is by Michael Berlin. And of course he recently passed away. And hold on, let me put the game up front and center now. Bam. He recently passed away. So I thought what better way? What's that, Nick?
Share it with me.
I am sharing it with you right now, Nick. It's shared.
What?
Yeah, it's shared with you right now.
I don't see it.
Hold on. Let me then stop streaming and share my screen. Go live with that. There you go. Do you see it now?
I heard the blah blah blah.
The blah blah blah.
Yeah, where is
Jordan Dad says best game of all time is Vampire Survivors. I wouldn't say that, DD. I wouldn't say that. But it is a very good one. Nick, you cannot see this at all.
1 second.
Okay.
We're trying. It says you're sharing your screen.
Yes.
We're gonna pop out.
You get to see it? Nick has had so many technical difficulties, besides also going to the bathroom before we were supposed to start.
I'm sorry it hit hard, bro.
Was that number 1 or number 2, Nick? That's the real question, I guess. It was number 2? Oh, dude. Okay. So, I mean, what are we talking about? Like the uncorking? You ever had an uncorking situation? Where you had the cork pop and then it's just like champagne coming out.
No, I only had that occur once in Colorado when I had extreme food poisoning on a hike.
Oh, that's just every Wednesday for me.
Off onto a switchback.
Tap to GG says, "Hey, folks, hope
you're all
doing
walking
well.
later.
I'm doing great. Nick is having bowel issues, but other than that, we're doing fantastic. I just bit my tongue. I bit my tongue.
Good. Oh. Nervous poops, sir. Nervous poops.
Nervous poops. You're nervous about Tass Times in Tonetown? Why?
About just life in general.
I know, Nick.
Life in general is real stressful right now.
The anxiety shits are definitely one of the worst kind of shits. I will say this. I will grant you this. All right. I got to get my note paper. I've got a green crayon with my name on it.
Tattoo GG is like, what the hell did I just step into?
Yeah. Well, okay, so let's get going. Nick's got that. I just shit my brains out hair going on. Exactly. That's the matted. The matted hair of a man who was sweaty, and it was intense. Let's get into this game, Nick. Let's play this game.
I feel like I always kind of have that hair.
Are you ready, Nick?
Sure.
All right. This, Nick, is your grandfather's main living area in a secluded, winterized log cabin deep in the northern woods. The dining table has an order slip from the local pizzeria. Spot is here, lying on the floor.
Okay. So, what are these commands that we can interact with?
This one here is give.
Pick it up.
This is give. I think.
Humor.
To humor, Sakura.
Are you sure the dollar's not give?
Oh, yeah. So I think that's pick up. You're right. That's drop. That's hit. That's look. That's talk. Or say. That's say. Maybe? Yeah, say. This is give. This is ask. And
Whisper
this
sweet
is
nothings.
enter. And then we have our cardinal directions here as well. So this was 1986. I will also add, Nick. So this is 1986. This is
3 years after Zork.
yeah. And this is what 6 years before
Josh
Legend.
is like, Josh Graham is just like, press him to figure it out, and we're like, nah.
Tell me about. Talk. Buy.
To
Get.
buy.
Drop. Hit. Look. And enter. There you go.
Let's look at the bookshelf, maybe.
You're telling me this is the industry's answer to Zork? So Tap to GD, this would be this was published by Activision. This was made by Michael Berlin. He worked for Infocom, and so this would have been a couple years after Suspended, and only I think a year after Infidel, or 2 years after Infidel. So not too long after, and which was games that he developed. Sorry, so
how far removed from Bubsy in the other direction?
So Bubsy would have been the early 1990s. So about 6 years, 7 years, I think at the time. That was like 92, 93, I think. All right, Nick. So yes, cabin. There's a slip from the local pizzeria, and Spot is here lying on the floor.
I don't see Spot, so.
Well, you don't see them in the pictures, but it says it in the words.
Excellent.
What do you want to do? I'm leaving this to you. What's that?
Look at the slip from the local pizzeria.
You can't help but notice that the anchovy and pepperoni combo has been circled. It's Gramps' favorite, but always gives him terrible nightmares.
I don't understand the hatred of anchovies. I feel like not a single very few Americans can claim to have had anchovies on their pizza.
To have actually tried it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's changed. I think that
delicious.
That trope has gone. Like nobody knows that that's a trope anymore. I think that's not a thing, but it definitely was in the 80s and 90s for sure.
Yeah. It's called a Napoli. It's amazing. It's very good.
Sakura says, I also have had red snapper pizza. Ew.
Red snapper pizza.
Josh Graham says, anchovies are great on pizza or not. Yeah, that's right. All right, so we looked at that. Okay. There's exits. Now, here's the thing, though, is that, like, I don't know what this signifies, if there's, like, exits to the north and east, or if it is to the west or south, or if that's just how this looks. But I think, obviously there's an exit to the west, but I think there's also an exit to the south.
Punch the bookshelf.
Oh, okay. I think this has ticking clocks, Nick. Oh, hit bookshelf. I don't know the non-bookshelf.
So to what extent is this a is this at all a point and click adventure game? I'm a little discombobulated.
It's very much like Legend Entertainment. So it's a graphical text adventure. The buttons here on the right, of course, are just some of the commands that you can use. So like to give you kind of an understanding of it. Okay. And so you just have a visual representation. Yeah, so you have a visual representation. You have sound and music and that sort of thing that also kind of help you in this too.
All right, look at Spot.
Look at Spot. Spot's name, oddly enough, comes from the spot on his back.
That's not a thing that would occur when I look. That's curious.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look at clock.
Look at Jesus. I love the Apple smiley face cursor. There's time enough for that later.
That's a wonderful pun. Excellent, Michael Berlin. Let's go west.
West. You're in a hallway off the living room area. A bedroom is to the south, while the lab door is off to the north.
Lab door, please.
North. You try the door, but it's locked.
Okay, so south.
You're in a messy bedroom. Grams is never the best housekeeper. Even though he keeps a spotless laboratory, Spot sits by the foot of the bed, whining softly.
When, out of curiosity, is Gateway?
Gateway was a 92, I think. 92, 93.
92. Oh, wait.
What?
One moment. Don't do anything.
Oh, my God. I'm going to do things. Look under bed.
So, I have been... Oh, I said to not do anything.
I did some things. Why? This bed hasn't been slept
Because
in for a day or two. Why? Because why?
Sabrina and I have been visiting our favorite spots for the last time,
Yes.
and one of them is a bookstore down in Center City.
Yeah.
And I didn't find Gateway, but I did
Oh,
find This Beauty by Frederick Pohl.
the Saga of Cuckoo.
Yes. The description of which is
It's a
as
man
follows.
riding a fish.
Oh, yeah. Cuckoo was coming. No one knew what it was, but everyone knew it was trouble. I think right? Designated object Lambda, when it first appeared on the fringes of the galaxy 20,000 light years away, it was traveling at the astounding velocity of 1/6 the speed of light, straight towards our galaxy. Preliminary observation showed that it was enormous, encompassing the space of entire star systems. It was impossibly light. They might have called it a gas, except that it came closer to being a vacuum. Yet it definitely had a solid surface. It was insane. It was cuckoo.
Did you read any of it?
Oh, not yet. It's high in the TBR though.
Okay.
It is. It's very high. I just like. How could you not buy a book that has like a naked man on a fish?
No, you can't. You can't.
You have to like.
You have to buy
this
that.
artist, amazing. Like
Yeah.
it's insane. It's cuckoo, in fact.
So I looked at the dresser. The drawers are a bit untidy, but that seems normal enough, especially for Gramps. And
Okay,
the
so
bed
we're in
says,
Gramps' bedroom.
yeah, his bedroom. What is this? Let me see if I can click on this. No, it's just okay. It's the same as dresser. That's not.
Can we look in his little armoire?
Look in.
Click on that
Closet.
That closet.
Yeah. Let's see. Closet.
Look at Matt.
It appears as if all his clothes are still here.
We can maybe move the mat. Maybe there's something hidden under Matt.
Look at rug. It looks older than you do. Move rug. Nothing unusual there.
Aww.
I looked under the bed and said there's nothing under there either.
I was hoping for a Zork reference.
Under pillow? No. You see nothing special under it. Okay. Look under blanket. Okay. I don't think there's anything here. Let's see. You're in a messy bedroom. Gramps was never the best housekeeper, even though he keeps a spotless laboratory. Yeah.
And we've looked in the drawers of the dresser.
Yeah, we looked in the drawers. We looked in the closet. We looked under the bed. We looked in the bed.
Do we try to whisper sweet
Open
nothings
drawer?
to the bed?
That's open drawer. Tisk tisk, where's your mind? Open drawers? Open dresser. Can't open the dresser. Okay. All right. So I don't think there's anything here. I don't think there's anything here.
Okay. So we can't go in there, so we have to then go
Back to the living room. There's a room to the south. I know this for a fact because I tested this. Okay. You're in a small, familiar kitchen spot, so you're barking at the kitchen counter.
All right, there's a cookie jar, and there seems to be a library across the way.
Yeah, well, that's where we came from. That's the living room.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
Look at cookie jar.
Look at cookie jar. There's a key in the jar. Get key. Look in oven. See nothing special in it. Okay. Let me see what I can do with like these guys. Look at bottles. They're nothing special. Okay.
I'm actually creeped out at the lack of sound.
Yeah. Right now you're.
Is that bothering you?
No, it's quiet right now. Did you hear?
No, I know it's very well. Before I was hearing the clock.
Okay, you were okay.
Yeah, there's just something about like there's sometimes being diegetic sound, and then sometimes it's just being utterly silent that I find
disconcerting.
Weird.
It's a little on edge. It makes you nervous. It's true. It's true. All right, let's go back. There's nothing there. So there's a slip, and I think that's just what we got now is the key, right? Unlock door.
Yeah.
With key. Cool. You open the door.
We found his meth lab.
Yeah, you open the door and rush inside. You're in Gramps' lab. It looks like it could use a good dusting. There's a half-eaten pizza and a fishbowl sitting on the lab bench. You see a book.
Read book.
The book is open to a page whose date is just a few days ago. It says, "Shouldn't have had the pizza. Fell asleep with hoop on. Feel the worst. Grabbing some pics for barter. I'm going through to examine pizza nightmare damages. Rips in space are feared to be, except for the first part of the book, encrypted with arcane symbols and mathematics. That's all you can make out." We're going to get the book. All right, so there's a fishbowl sitting on the lab bench, and then the pizza, half-eaten pizza.
Is he growing his own anchovies? Is that?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's look in the fishbowl. Oh, look at fishbowl. A bunch of guitar picks sit in the otherwise empty fishbowl. Get picks. That's what he said. Grab some picks for barter. Okay, and so that's that. All right. So we have picks. We have the key. We have the book. What else do you want to do in this room? It looks like there's something to the north. I don't know what direction that would be.
I don't know if that's doing anything.
What is what?
I think that's a fume hood.
Look at apparatus. See, that's a visual. Look at. Yeah, there's not. Oh, there you go. Look at bench. You see an empty fishbowl. There's nothing here.
Okay.
Okay.
Exciting.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, it's not north into the wall. East.
So I don't think that those colors mean anything.
They don't change. So you're in the eastern part of the lab, standing before a silvery hoop which is large enough for you to walk through. A generator is bolted to the floor in the corner. Spot is here, leaping through the hoop like a circus dog.
We're gonna accidentally turn Spot into a sentient dog, I assume.
Oh yeah, because of the title screen. Yeah, you're probably right. Yes.
Is that Rick and Morty has the weird like white dog that's sentient? Not that I've watched any Rick and Morty.
They have a dog in that? I don't know.
There's a dog. There's an episode where they accidentally cause the dog to. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. What do we do
Pull
here,
the
Nick?
switch.
Pull switch. Oops. Pull. Is it? Hold on. Lever. What is this? Oh. Use switch. Okay.
Excellent.
Hold on.
Look at the device.
Look at device. Look at hoop. It's about the size of a hula hoop. Look. Okay. Flip switch.
Maybe we
There.
need to eat pizza.
Flip switch, Nick. The generator springs to life and a hum of power pulsates through the mysterious hoop. Spot leaps up with a glance over his shoulder, lets loose a little yip as he leaps through the hoop in a burst of bright sparks. Family Guy has a dog. Yeah. So you want to go through the hoop? I think that's probably the best choice.
Sure.
Enter hoop. You get dizzy for a moment, then find yourself in another place. You're in a dirt-filled construction site. A trench running north and south starts here. It appears to be dug by unconventional means. The walls of it are smooth. You look at Spot and notice he looks radical. He turns to you and says, say bye to Spot and lo to Ennio. I have arrived. Let's blast. Ennio was following you. Okay. Josh says save. Okay, we'll save. Oops.
I hate Ennio.
Game is saved. All right, so construction site. Construction.
Oh, we can't name them? Sad.
You can't name them. Nope, you can't name them. We're save game 0. All right, so it says runs north to south. So where do you want to go first?
I don't know, but I want to abandon Ennio at all costs.
Oh, okay. Let's go north. You're in a dirt-filled construction site. A trench heads off to the south. It appears to be dug by unconventional means. The walls of it are smooth. Ennio looks over the edge of the trench and peers in. Look in trench. The sides of the sandy trench appear to be fused as if burned by a strong acid. You brush some dirt aside and discover a jar. Get jar. You get a silver jar. Okay, look at jar. It's a wide-mouthed jar coated with an unusual silver paint. There's a lid screwed tight on it.
Interesting.
Open jar. Look in jar. Oh, it's empty. Okay. Mike says, I'm not an Ennio hater, but I have bad news for Nick. Oh, he's in here for the long run, isn't it? Okay, so we can't go... Oh, okay, east we can go somewhere. Okay.
On the north and south sidewalk, there's a strange bullet-shaped building to the east and a construction site to the west. Go into the building?
Yeah, that's okay. So, this is road. Okay. Ennio sniffs the breeze like a young puppersnapper. Okay, so east. Whoa. Whoa.
Is there any audio to this?
No. The waitress has seated you at a booth and waits to take your order. Audio Eric, Earl, how are you, my friends? It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. The waitress...
gloves or hands?
I think those are gloves. I don't think those would be hands. The waitress has seated you at a booth and waits to take your order. From where you sit, you can see Fast Freddy's is really hopping. There are dancers whirling around on the dance floor, people eating and chatting at various booths along the walls, while rock music blasts out across this room. There is a small sign on the wall in your booth. You see mitts.
Okay. Which could also mean hands.
It's true.
I got it in your mitts.
Get mitts.
We're just running around with somebody's hands.
You got mitts. The waitress has seated you to the booth. Okay, yep, Fast Freddy's. Yeah. There is a sign. Okay,
we're at Freddy Fazbear Pizza.
This place looks like it has a great mediocre burger. Hey, Audio Eric, I appreciate your typos. I appreciate them. Being a person who fat fingers everything in this world, I appreciate the typos. I'm not alone.
This place looks like it has blue lights in the bathroom.
Ooh, that's not good. The sign reads, "Welcome to Fast Freddy's, the hottest place in town. Glow burgers are big, hot, delicious, and glowing for only 3p. Activate your brain's neurotransmitter for just 2p with Fast Freddy's Fizzy." I'm gonna look at our picks real quick. Can I look at these? No, not drop picks. Pick up the picks, please. Okay.
So we need the picks to barter with someone in this bar.
Yeah. Well, it's just a bunch. It doesn't tell us how much. I want a glow burger. That sounds fun. Yeah. I don't know. Well, that's the thing though, Nick, is that I don't necessarily want to be here and do this if we don't have any reason behind it yet. You know, I don't want to spend the money in a situation where we will end up running out of money, right?
I don't know the reason for any of this.
Well, yeah, because Gramps is missing.
Our grandfather's missing?
He's missing, yeah.
That's the justification for everything. We're looking for Gramps.
Yeah.
So I guess let's talk to drug user number 3.
I don't think you can talk to these people. No, you cannot talk to these people. They're not actual people you can go to. We'd have to talk to the waitress and stuff, but I think we need to explore a little bit more. Okay, I have this mapped out that's the place. I want us to do what we do best, Nick. You know what we do first when we play text adventure games? What's the first lesson that we have?
I'm just confused, John.
The first lesson that we have is we got to scout the area. That's what we got to do first.
No, I get that. I'm very disconcerted by... So something that I think Gateway did very well was having the things you saw on screen be things that you could largely interact with.
Yeah.
Or the thing you were actually looking at. Having a bunch of people in a space that I can't talk to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The things they're showing is not necessarily things that are relevant. Sakura says, the first thing you guys do is just stumble around. It's yes, that is what we do. You're standing in the center of the town square. To the north are beautiful...
He hasn't even tried to fuck anything yet.
That's why I'm in control. To the north are beautiful weeping willows. To the west is a pet store, and to the east is an oval-shaped building. Ennio stands beside you, sniffing the stone path. He lets out a little whine. Talk to Ennio. Gramps came through this way. It's hard to judge exactly when. Time is relatively different on this side of the hoop. He grins at you. Okay.
How does he know, but I don't?
Because he's a dog. He can smell. He's sniffing the trail right now. That's what he's doing. West. Oh, God! Snarl stands up and says, "You're not from around here." Then he captures you and tortures you to death. It seems that the game has ended. Would you like to try again?
Fucking what?
Snarl got us.
Fucking what?
Snarl
Is that
got
a
us, Nick.
random event?
I think so. Can we load game 0, please? Thank you. That came out of nowhere. Yep. Here we go. Audio Eric, that is the cursor for Apple too, or the Apple in general at the time. Look in trench. Get jar. Yeah, I
find this very interesting as a game coming from Michael Berlin, who Infidel is like a very good. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. All right, so you're on the north and south sidewalk. To the east is the Jamak Salon, while the construction site is off to the west. Hovering before you is a float phone. Okay. So more construction.
Look at float phone.
Hold on. Road. Look at float phone. A little sign on it reads, lift receiver, follow directions. Lift receiver. Here, at the sound of the tone, insert a pic for information. We don't need to call anybody right now, right?
I guess not.
Yeah, I don't think so. You have to clear the more prompt at the beginning before you can load. That tripped me for a while. Okay. Oops. Whoa, hitting enter goes into like full text mode. Okay, so let's go into the salon. Oh, look at this. Look at this beautiful. Nick, this is my fashion goals. This is my life. This is what I want to be when I grow up. Is this. You're sitting in a chair in the Jamak Salon. Off to the east, you see a rack of brightly colored clothes through a doorway. Chaz, Tonetown's famous body stylist, hands you a die-cut diorama. Look at diorama. It reads pink, 2p, glitter, 3p, royal blue, 4p, sparkle plenty, 5p, feather foil, 10p.
Can we save and just see how much P we have?
Yeah, let's see. Buy feather foil. Chaz puts a wild streak of feather foil in your hair and says, now you're looking tone. Better than that John Boy Waltoon look you had. Let's jet back to the teak. I mean, it looks like we still have the same amount of picks.
So the picks are just unlimited.
Yeah.
Is there a way to see our score?
This is a comb. This is like his thing. Let's see, score? I don't know. Nope, there's no score. Let's buy some clothes. You're standing in a clothing boutique. Look at clothes. There are lots of styles on the racks. They're just easily separated into tropo wear jumpsuits and slippy shirts.
Well, let's get a slippy shirt.
Buy shirt. You purchase a slippy shirt for 5 picks. Wear shirt. You put on the shirt. What is this? What are these? Hooplets. It's a metal bracelet that's colored brightly. It reads 2p. You hear a muttering, faint but annoying. Stupid tourist. Buy hooplet. Wear hooplet. You put on the hooplet. We're so cool. Can we go?
Are you sure we got called a stupid tourist?
Well, we didn't have the full outfit on yet. Right?
That's true. We weren't wearing the hooplets.
Earl says, why do I not have an option for a smiley face cursor in my terminal app? You're right. You should riot, Earl. That's what I gotta say. Okay, so we couldn't go anywhere there. I'm just looking if we can go in any of these other directions. What is this? Okay, that's nothing. Look at Chaz. Chaz is the ultra touch Franklin Snarl. Franklin Snarl appears muttering, I hate tourists. He then grabs you and throws you to the crocodigators. What the hell?
Huh?
Yeah. I think he roams. I think he's a roamer.
He's the thief.
Yeah, he's the thief.
There's no way to kill him.
Yeah. Look, entrench. Get jar.
You know, I recall our review of Zork 1, and I recall us saying that our favorite component of that game was the thief.
Yes.
Yes. The thief. We love the thief dearly.
Diorama. Oh, sorry. What was it? Look at. Oh, let's just buy pink. Buy pink. I'm gonna go pink. We'll go simple pink. Chaz with a wild streak of pink in your hair and says, "Now you look in tone better than that John Boy Wall tune." Yeah.
Well, look at Chaz again, because it said that Chaz was the.
No, he came in and that overrode. Chaz is the most ultra touch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Buy shirt.
So this alligator's just gonna randomly murk us.
I think so. Buy hooplet. Wear shirt. Wear hooplet. Save game. Save one. Okay. Let's see. Yep, Chaz is there. Hi, Chaz. All right, let's go south this time. Ooh, you're in the sidewalk right outside of the Tonetown Times. Sitting on the sidewalk is a small newspaper dispenser.
Okay.
Buy newspaper. You insert a pick, open the dispenser, and get a newspaper. You hear a muttering, faint but annoying, "Stupid tourist."
Okay, so we know if we hear "stupid tourist" that the croc is nearby.
Oh, is that what that is? I think you're right.
It's stupid tourists.
Well, let's go north. What? I went north. Oh, that's right. South. And then enter building. There we go. You're in the main office of the Tonetown Times, the local newspaper. There's a doorway off to the east. The editor is sitting behind his desk working. All right, so let's read the newspaper. Which article? Read Article 1. Gramps vanishes. Franklin Snarl linked with mysterious disappearance. There he is. Do you have the newspaper feely up somewhere? I do not. I did not know we needed one. Okay, so hold on. Hold on. Whoa. You don't see Nick for just a second. Tass Times in Tonetown feely. Let's see. Where's the feelies? Documentation feelies. Here it is. Okay. Documentation feelies. I know. Hold on.
Seagulls haircut he's got going on. Flock of seagulls?
Yeah, right? I know. Hold on. Moving that over here. There we go. So Nick pops up on there nicely. Okay. Pull this up. So Gramps vanishes. Franklin Snarl linked to mysterious disappearance. A very strange but lovable Tonetown visitor who calls himself Gramps has recently disappeared. Gramps was one of the only visitors who, in spite of his un-Tass apparel, was well accepted in Tonetown. After visiting with several of Tonetown's most prominent citizens, like Stelgad of the Daglets, Flo of Flo's Party Supplies, and New You, editor of the Times, Gramps evidently wandered off on his own somewhere. He was reported last seen around Moon Up, June 26th, with real estate magnate Franklin Snarl. It seems he was resisting some, said one witness who wished to be unnamed, but Snarl denies these reports. I never heard of the guy, Snarls insisted. Other citizens, however, have given glowing reports of the strange old visitor from another perisphere. He was just a great guy, said Stelgad, manager of the Daglets, as she ruffled the soft green feathers in her intense pink hair. He's the one who gave us the great idea for the Zagtone, our ultra-touch new instrument that's helped our new tune, Tass, hit the top. She added enthusiastically, continued on page 4. Hold on. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Oh, boy. Okay, hold on. So, Hometown Dog Wonder wins 6th consecutive Ultra Journalism Award. Tonetown's own Ennio, better known as The Legend, has done it again. He's won the Intermunal Ultra Journalism Award for the 6th year in a row. This year, the Canny Canine snapped up the prize with his investigative article about intradimensional travel through a new invention called the Hoop. At great risk to his health, Ennio actually traveled through the Hoop and back again to gain first-hand knowledge of the device. His article, Hoop Takes Users for a Loop Through Time and Space, was published in the April 15th issue of the Tonetown Times. And he was born and raised right here in Tonetown. His first job was as pup reporter for the Campus Clutter while attending the Luna Quattroversity in Tassley. After graduating, he landed in a position as a feature writer for the Tassley Daily, where he worked for 76 moonal periods. But eventually, and fortunately for us, he returned to Tonetown as a reporter for the Times and started raking in the awards. My heart's really in it here, he says, because your heart is where your home is. NEO granted us the following interview as he typed up some of the stories you see in this issue. TT, what is it that makes you such a great reporter, NEO? NEO says, my nose. Having a dog's nose is a real boon. That's 2 O's in the biz. TT, with this kind of credentials you have now, NEO, it seems you could just write about your ticket to anywhere. Why do you stay here in Tonetown? As I've said, my home is here, my heart is here. Besides, there are very few places as Tass as Tonetown, even Tassley, with the Quattriversity and all, did not have the excitement you find in Tonetown. Oh my god, there's a lot. There's 4 pages. There's other things. I'm gonna read things that I feel are relevant, because there's some that do not feel relevant.
When did this game come out?
This game came out in 86.
86. Who Framed Roger Rabbit came out in 1988.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Why?
Tonetown keeps triggering Toontown.
Franklin Snarl purchases choice in-town sites for project of Snarl Construction Corporation. Location, 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 Franklin Snarl is quoted as saying. That's everything in real estate, and everything, it appears, is just what Franklin Snarl seems to want. In addition to his recent acquisition of 5 downtown blocks, the absolutely most Tass section of Tonetown, Franklin Snarl has also purchased the former Pooh Pea Pet Shop, pets and all, from Madame Duple. He made me an offer, said Duple, fingering her bulging handbag. But the funny thing is, I just can't figure out what he did with all those cute little doggies, catties, and guppies. Rumor has it that Snarl's currently negotiating with Fast Freddy for his Ultra Tone Fabu Club. However, Fast Freddy issued an emphatic denial. I'm not selling out, claimed Freddy. We're just having a lunch. Yeah, that's it, lunch. We just had lunch. Concerned citizens fear a takeover by Snarl. Will it destroy the taskness they have worked so hard to build here on the outer edge? A meeting has been scheduled for the second eve of the triangular moon at the Tonetown Taverna to discuss possible actions. Watch this space for details. Let's see. Ask Pan Fanders. Wow. Let's see. Okay, dear editor, blah blah blah. The weather. Okay. Let's see if there's anything of importance here. What's all the hoopla about? It's about hooplets available today at the Teak. We've got them all. Colors all kinds. Glitter, metallica, primaries, pastels, hooplets by the armful. Don't go out without 1 or 2 or more. Maybe we need 2 hooplets. You think we need 2 hooplets? It wants us to buy 2. Let's see. Fast Freddy. Been doing lunch.
I guess it depends on how well we're received by the residents of Tonetown.
Yeah.
Is tone a reference to music or color?
I think music. Tass means Veritas. Because that's what they would say, kids in MIT or whatever at the time. They'd be like, it's Veritas. Veritas. Get it?
That's from Veritas?
Yes.
That is actively the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's true.
That is, being from MIT in the 1980s must have been.
Let's see. Hold on. There's a continuation of this stuff in the.
As a person who studied Latin, that is. You know what I've never done?
Yeah, what's that?
Reference fucking Latin.
Yeah.
Like, I've not incorporated any Latin phrases into my vernacular, and I've known no one who has. That's. Jesus.
Yeah. So more on the Graham Spanishes. Here's more on Graham Spanishes. All right. I like Gramps because of his attitude, said Flo, owner and manager of Flo's Party Supplies. He was adventurous and resourceful, not shy and wimpy like most tourists. He seemed to know exactly what to do with my masks, which is why I'm surprised that he seems to have disappeared, commented Flo. Reports about Gramps' origins vary. Some say he was from a place called Mirth. Others say it was called Birth or Dearth. Whatever. It's rumored that he arrived in Tonetown by means of some kind of magic hooplet, but this seems highly unlikely, as no one ever saw Gramps wearing any hooplets at all. If you have any information pertaining to Gramps, visit the Tonetown or mysterious disappearance, please phone the Times immediately at TT66. TT66.
Oh, for the phone?
Yeah, for the phone. Yeah, Flo's Party Supplies has Max. Yep, the slippy shirts. Okay. The diorama look. Yeah, okay. I'm good. I think we're good.
Do we want to talk to this fella about Gramps?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ask about Gramps?
Ask editor about Gramps. You have to use first names in Tonetown when it's NEO. Oh, the editor's name. Hold on. Let's look at him. It looks familiar, like the guy from the Rip in Gramps' living room.
I think that's probably a Feely protected thing.
Yeah, his name's in
like
here.
a copyright.
Let's see. Who is the editor? It was Stelgad of the Daglets, Flow Party Supplies. New You is his name. New You. Ask New You about Gramps. New You wrinkles his nose. Where'd you come from? The estates? Yes.
What?
Fuck.
Well,
I hate tourists. He then grabs you and throws you to the crocodilators. Fuck. Okay. Thank you. Load. Game 1.
Well, does it make sense? Because people are looking for Gramps, right?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Why? This mechanic is dumb, says Sakura. I agree, Sakura. Okay, so enter building. Oh, wait, I buy paper.
So, like, in the newspaper, it says if you have information about Gramps, let us know, blah, 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 blah. Like, they have a little article about him. We asked the editor about it, and he seems to give us sort of a... Not an actively hostile response.
Oh, okay.
Is it, are we wearing the hoop and the shirt?
Oh, yeah. Where? I think so. Hooplet. It's already on. Yeah. We are. Okay. Look at New You. Like the guy from the Rip in Gramps' living room. Okay.
What is the Rip?
I don't know. Say hello. Okay. Talk to New You. New wrinkles his nose. Where'd you come from the States? Talk to New You. I want to see more. Nope, it's all he says. And then fucking asshole McGee comes in and...
So I think asshole McGee might come whenever we are acting like tourists.
Really?
So, yeah, when we're not behaving in a way...
That's Tass.
So I think that was a warning. So when he asked if we were from the Estates...
When someone asks you if you came from the Estates, you say no. If someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. Talk to New You. New You looks you over, wrinkles his nose, and says, far too linear. Too John Boy Waltoon.
What?
Do you think we need to wear the jumpsuits instead? Because the jumpsuits in the newspaper looked better. I wonder. Let's load. I want to see. Buy jumpsuit. Wear jumpsuit.
Let's get another pick, another hooplet just in case.
It says you can't, so that's it. So that's that. I think the jumpsuit is better, because the thing is like, hey, the jumpsuit's the hottest thing in town. So let's see how that goes. We went pink. Maybe we need to be more by newspaper metallic or something. Yeah. Talk to New You. There we go. You look toned. Go print a press pass at a free terminal. You're on photo assignment for the legend. Here's an instant camera. We need a close-up of the Daglets. Get the camera.
Wait.
Okay, drop shirt.
Wait a second. We just stroll into this place, and we're wearing clothes that this guy likes, and he's like, we're not going to fill out a W-2 form. We're not going to do any of that shit. You have a job now, suddenly.
And Nick, look, this is the maximum inventory we can have.
Interesting. Can we put things in the jar?
Of course you do.
Does that expand our inventory space?
That was really loud. Sorry, what, Nick?
Can we put things in the jar? Will that expand our inventory space?
I think the jar is something special. I think the jar is like the key to this all.
Well, then let's drop the Slippy shirt, I guess.
I
'cause we
dropped
don't
the
need-
key. I dropped the key.
Okay.
And so we have the camera.
And it's floating in space.
There's a door off to the east.
Do you see where the key is, John?
Yeah, it's floating in space, yes. I see. Let's go east.
I don't. I'm so...
What do you want to ask New Year something?
No, it's just...
Oh, we're on a deadline. Where's that photo? Okay.
But, dude, is this not weird to you?
What?
That, like... I don't know. It's just like something's not...
There's not a lot of reason behind what we're doing.
Right, yes.
Yeah, I get you. I do.
I'm struggling with that.
There's Ennio the Legend, Nick. There he is.
And, like, we're with Ennio. We're strolling this place, and he's like, you look like a schmuck. What are you doing in here? We then go get better clothes. We come in. He's like, you're great. Awesome. Now go do this thing. And I'm like, I'm so confused.
Yeah. You're sitting behind a terminal and printer in the newsroom across from Ennio's desk. Ask Ennio about Gramps. Ennio smiles and wags his tail.
Thanks, Ennio.
Okay. Ask Ennio about job. No. Okay. I think we're good. We should go do our thing. We have a deadline. Exit. North. There. All right. Let's save this as save 2 because we have to save constantly. East. No. West. No. Okay. So north is up.
But I'm curious if there's like a set number of failures.
I'm curious too.
Because it seemed that every time we failed twice with that fellow, we died.
Well, I think no, it's because I think it was because we didn't look Tass. I think
Right.
you were right.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
The logic is there is no logic. I think us looking like a tourist or behaving like a tourist is what's getting us killed. Okay, so we're in the square. Yep. Okay, so there's the square.
That in and of itself, I'm not against.
Yeah. But it doesn't make much sense. Like we don't really know that that's a thing to be afraid of. All right.
Is there anything? Is there even anything in the game itself that told us that, or was that all in the feelies?
That's in the feelies. I think the feelies were meant to be kind of a copy protection. So
well, I get that, but
yeah.
What I'm saying is that like you have this like component of the game where Snarl. I mean, I guess Snarl says he hates tourists.
Yeah.
But I'm struggling with like. Yeah.
Well, he's the antagonist, right? He's the one who's trying to destroy Tonetown, and so we're trying. He kidnapped Gramps.
Like he feels like such a banal. Also, why is he a alligator?
A crocagator, right? Or what was it? I don't know what it was.
I don't. And why is Ennio a dog?
Well, because
like when most of the people are people.
Yes. We don't know that. We don't know that most of the people are people. We just know that some of the people are people. There's a talking dog and there's a talking alligator crocodile thing.
There's like a level of inconsistency that I'm finding very troubling.
Okay, well, west is the pet shop, and to the east is an oval-shaped building.
Wait, there are pets?
Yeah, didn't you listen to the feelies? Snarl bought up the pet shop and got rid of all the pets. The lady's like, I don't know what he did with all the pets. Let's go look at the pet shop. I just saved, so. You're standing inside Snarl Pets. There's a glassed-off roof, a wall of blob pets making strange squealing sounds. There's a small sign under the register on the wall and a clock on the front door. Ennio appears very nervous. I'll read the sign. The sign reads, Sonic Lock Alarm. There's a small unlit red light next to it. Look at blob pets. Blob pets are cute little animals.
Great.
The logic is there is no logic. What do you have against uplifted species, Nick? Come on. I want to sound the alarm. Press. Oh, look at the light. Look at light. It's small unlit light. Okay. Let's
Is this a red is dead situation or a...
I think that if we try to get a blob pet, it's going to alarm. Like, open case. Okay.
I can't remember. Is red good when you're... I can't... Yeah. Right? So like on an electrical box, typically red means that there's no power. Which
Yeah.
is good for working on it. And then green means that it's alive. So green means to not F with it.
Oh, is that what it is? So I went to
I
get a
think
blob pen. It says you have to buy one from the proprietor. You hear someone approaching.
That's probably Snarl.
Yeah. Open register. Okay. Look real quick. Look at clock. I feel like there's time. Try to look at the clock. Franklin Snarl walks up, takes the clock down, and sits down and says, "How may I help you?" You're standing inside Snarl Pets. There's a glassed-off wall of blob pets, making strange squealing sounds. Franklin Snarl sits behind a black plexiglass register, grinning in your direction. There's a small sign near the register on the wall. Do you want to buy? Let's buy a blob pet. Franklin Snarl grins, takes 5 pics from you, and brings you a nice little blob pet. He says, "This one's name is Blobbo. Cute little fella. Real purebred." You can't carry anymore. Drop newspaper. Get blob pet. Yeah, look at him all drooly.
John.
Yeah, Nick.
Why does our villain have a robber's mask?
I don't know, because he's the bad guy, Nick. He's the villain. Look at Snarl. Franklin Snarl's a combination of pig, raccoon, and crocodile. There you go. Look at this butt, by the way. Oh, I didn't notice this. Look at this butt. That's a 10 out of 10 butt. Look at that. It's so perfectly formed, so pink and plump. Just a little booty crack. Soccer says it's a deep shadowed brown, Nick. Or he is a raccoon, pig, and crocodile. And little Blobbo. I love Blobbo. All right, let's just get out of here. Let's get out of here. So we have to the north and to the east. Talk to Ennio. Cramps came through this way. It's hard to judge exactly when. Time is relatively different. Okay, so east or north?
East.
I don't think we have to worry about Snarl as much. Ooh. You're standing in the party supply shop, a place for party masks. The woman in charge stands behind the counter. That's Flo. Talk to Flo. "I owned a Flo rink in this game. Tough break, but the program got too big on the other side, so they says, Flo, wait for the next game or sell party supplies. Flo asks you, what's a girl to do? She wipes a tear away with a laugh. Hey, maybe next game. Buy mask. It's a party mask. It's party day in town. Take a black or gold mask if you like. I like what? Drop book or the jar. What do I drop?
Book.
Drop book.
No.
Get gold mask. We don't want a black mask. We want to get the gold mask.
Flows. Party supplies. I'm recording where we're dropping things.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's a snug fit, but it's on. Yeah, the gold mask I think is the right choice. It looks very much more Tass. All right, so I guess north.
Am I the only one who's irritated by Tass?
No,
Tass irritates.
No, Tass is awesome. We're bringing Tass back. I
No,
love
I
Tass.
refuse. Tass sounds like the name of somebody. Like
Yeah.
it sounds like somebody's name.
Hey Nick, it's our favorite theme song again.
I mean, honestly, I actually find it weirdly preferable to the occasional barks of Ennio. Just the random.
Oh, okay. You're standing in a beautiful park, Nick. There's a crowd of people here listening to rock music. A band is playing in the bandstand. A woman with hair emerges with soft green feathers in her intense pink hair. Emerges from the crowd near the bandstand and smiles sweetly at you. Ennio looks around and barks loudly, joining in the fun. One ear flops over every so often, endearing him to a passing toner.
What was the name of the lady with the green feather in her hair?
That was... Hold on. I think that it's Stelgad of the Daglets. I think.
So is that this person?
I think so. Let's see. Talk
That's
to
Kirby Gramps.
Talk to Stelgad. She says, "Hi, I'm Stelgad. Knew you told me you were coming." She looks at Ennio and seems awestruck by his presence. "You must be the legend." She looks at you. "Show me your press pass, and I'll take you to the Daglets." Show pass. Hold on. Camera, right? Oh, he's supposed to print off a... That's... Oh, shit. He's supposed to print off a press pass. Okay. Hold on.
Where were we supposed to print off a press pass?
Oh, what? I went west. We went... Oh, it's right. Oh, shit. Hold on. I don't want to be here. That's oh, fuck. Hold on. It's... Oh, Jesus.
Well, we're about to learn how timed things are.
Yeah, we're going to find out, aren't we? Enter building.
I find it so strange that everyone's so obsessed with, like,
Get
being
pass.
cool and things in a place that feels like
Print pass.
extremely small town.
Ask knew you for press pass. We needed that photo to run our presses. Some Jimmy Olsen you turned into. Ask knew you for pass. Where's the photo? I can't. I need a press pass. Okay, look at terminal.
There's a printer.
Oh, okay. Use terminal. Print pass. Okay. Turn on terminal. Okay, the terminal displays the following. Type your name.
What's the most Tass name you've ever...
Fuck zone. I don't know how to fuck zone.
Excellent.
Type fuck zone. Do you need a press pass? Yes. Printer error.
What? Ennio.
Ask Ennio about printer. Ask Ennio about pass. Ask Ennio about error. Fuck. Mike's pro Tass as well.
I'm anti-Tass.
Ask knew you about error.
Jimmy Olsen is the name.
No, Nick, you don't
What?
You don't get the joke.
I don't.
Who is Jimmy Olsen? Who is Jimmy Olsen?
No fucking idea.
Oh, Superman. He worked for the whatchamacallit at the newspaper that Superman worked for. He's a photographer, but he's also a pumpkin. If anything, one of my complaints about this game is that it is not dumb enough. It is not dumb enough. I think it's the Daily Planet. Thank you, Mike. Look at terminal.
Wait.
At printer.
He's making a reference to a comic book in our world?
Yes. It's a standard laser-induced photon emission thermal printer. Okay.
Print pass.
On printer. Here the printer's carriage position to home, and you see the printer's ready light goes on. Okay.
John, we couldn't print a pass because the printer wasn't on.
Yes. That's it. Yeah.
I hate that.
Print pass.
That's upsetting to me.
Use terminal. Okay, turn on terminal. Type fuck zone. Yes. Get pass. Oh, I can't carry anymore. Fuck. Drop jar. Get pass.
Jar, Ennio's office.
Yes, thank you, Nick.
Times.
West. South. Oh no, north. North. Oh, nope, shit. North, because there's more.
Put it on my sticky notes that I just randomly take notes on.
Pass to... What was this person's name?
Stilgad or
oh god, what's the name?
Stalingrad.
Yeah, Stalingrad. Stelgad. Stelgad.
I wasn't that off.
Stelgad. Stelgad takes you by the arm and leads you through the crowd to the back of the bandstand where the Daglets have just left the stage
Christ.
for their break. This is arguable. I wouldn't say even arguably, without question, the sexiest group of people I have ever seen. We named ourselves the right name. I'm in the fuck zone right now.
I mean, that guy looks like he's about to put that, whatever that is, in a very inappropriate place.
Look at this hair right here, rocking the bowl cut. That's so Tass. Look at the shades, man. It's Christmas time. That's so Tass. Is this a samurai sword or is it a samurai sword trombone? So Tass.
I think we found Grandpa.
Electrocitar. So Tass. Sorry, Stelgad takes you by the arm and leads you through the crowd to the back of the bandstand where the Daglets have just left the stage for their break. You're behind the bandstand. Take picture of Daglets. You get your camera ready, yell cheese and onions. Cheese and onions!
Oh my god. It's a fucking John.
What?
It's a... Oh, the name's escaping me.
It's a what? Cheese and onions?
That old type of
Polaroid?
camera. It's
Polaroid?
a Polaroid. Thank you. It's a Polaroid.
Yeah.
So now we have an object that we can't carry, is what I'm saying.
I know. This fucking sucks. Let's drop the pass. Get picture.
Pass with Daglets. I also find it funny that they see a famous journalist that they're aware of, and they're like, "We still need a press pass from you."
The Daglets are smiling. Off to the side, in the far background, you notice a creature climbing into a wishing well. What? Oh, that's the bad guy.
That's Snarl.
That's stupid. Okay, can we leave? What? Leave so soon? The break isn't over. Talk to Daglets. Zag, the lead member, steps forward and says, "It's an honor, Ennio." He smiles. With
Think
our
you
Zag,
can get it inside mine?
I'm gonna get it inside yours. I'm gonna get it inside yours, Nick. With our Zag tones, the Daglets can make great new sounds. That's why our song Tass hit #1. The new sound is electronic. The old man came through town a while back and gave us the idea for the Zag tone. It makes us many different sounds, as there are things to strike it against. We wanted to play for the commuters at the island of the tower, but they said our Zag tones would damage the equipment there. No loss. The park is a far better gig. In your Ennio, ask Zag tones about Gramps. You're hardly responsive to them about that. Okay, talk to...
They were just describing him, though.
I know. Okay. You hardly get a response from the Zag tones. Ask... Oh.
Well, they're still the Daglets, aren't they?
Oh, they're Daglets. That's right. Ask about Zag tone. Okay, Stelgad walks up and says, "Your break's over, guys. See you later," and escorts you back to the park. You're standing in the beautiful park. Yep. Okay, that's fine. We got the picture. That's all. I feel like
that was a lost opportunity somehow.
I don't know why.
I really hope there's nothing that hinges on that. I can't tell to what extent how mean this game will be.
We're gonna find out. Well, we just
Snarl.
Again, Nick. This is how these things go, right? Oh, enter building.
I don't remember ever being this perplexed.
What do you mean?
By a game where I'm just legitimately I don't understand what the fuck is happening. I mean, I understand literally what is happening, but I don't understand. I have no motivation.
Hi, Nate Wilkie. So here's the thing, Nick. Okay, we have very limited areas that we can go to. The map is actually fairly small. And
what was that arena called, by the way? I just wrote pass with the Daglets.
Oh, it wasn't. It was just the park. It's just the park. Okay. That's what it's called. With the picture though, we learned that Snarl was climbing out of the well, and so there's a secret in the well. But we need to get the picture. Give picture to what's this guy's name again? New You. New You smiles. You're proving yourself worthy of a chance to really work with the legend. New You says, motioning toward Ennio the dog. It seems like our old-time friend and creator, Gramps, is in deep water with Snarl. It's time you and Ennio checked it out. We think he's being held in the tower. When you finally get to Snarl, be sure to sick Ennio on him. Okay, let's save our game as game 4. Okay, so let's investigate the thing. The whatchamacallit.
Does that happen all the time?
What?
The barking.
It happens when I think he's onto the case. You're standing in a small clearing. There's a stone wishing well with patches of ivy twining up it here. A sign says, "Preserve our wooded areas. Please stay on trail." The trail appears to go to the north and to the east. Okay, so hold on. So town square. Hold on. Pet shop. East is party store. North is park. And then well. All right. Ennio emits a low growl as he circles the well and returns to your side. So climb down well. Right? Ennio hops onto your back and you grab the handholds and slowly step downward, rung by rung, into the inky blackness. You're at the bottom of a well. Off to the west, a doorway is carved into the smooth stone wall, heading off into a gloomy, barely lit tunnel. How's it going, by the way, Nitwookie? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Audio says save. Okay, we'll save again as save number 9, because I feel like going backwards now is easier to track. All right, so west. Oh no, the lights are out. You faintly see the bony outlines of the hideous gristle and its razor-sharp teeth right before it eats you. It seems that the game has ended. Would you like to try again? Yes. Okay.
So the hideous gristle is the crew?
Yeah.
The slavering fangs of the hideous gristle?
Oh, whoa. I did not mean, I don't want to do that. I want to load 5. Why is that? Oh, what the hell is that? Okay.
I don't remember a dock.
I don't remember a dock either. I don't think that was ours. I think that's not a thing. Because that would have been from, because this is an emulator, and I got these from a site, so that could have been something from the previous, like the person's stuff. So there's more to the park, though. There's a path that leads to the north and the east. So north is where we need to go next, then, because we haven't gone north. Wait, this isn't your own personal box copy of the game? No, Mike, come on now.
No, but we definitely own a box copy of the game.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, it's right. It's off camera. It's right here. You can't see it, but it is there. I promise.
Yeah, with our Apple II.
Yes, I do have an Apple II. I do have an Apple IIGS. Actually, Nick, I do.
Yeah, with a copy of this game.
No, I'm not joking. I actually do have an Apple IIGS.
No, I know.
Yeah. You're on a nature trail leading through a pretty section of flowers and trees. The sign says, "Preserve our wood areas. Please stay on the trail." Ennio wags his tail and eyes the bird.
There's some clue with the colors.
Huh? No.
There's gotta be.
There's some clue on what now? On the sign?
So, like, look at the sign.
I think that, no, I do not think that's the case. I think that's a lighting thing. Because why would it be the Vower are...
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is just the light. But why would it go from...
I don't know. North. The conifers close about you in a damp and dim and densely tread wood. From the north, a strange musty odor permeates the air, making it thick and heavy. The ground feels spongy and dust billows up with each footstep. Large mushroom growths encrust the tree trunks. Looming eerily in the dim light, a musty odor permeates the air. A high brick wall, thick with ivy, is directly ahead. Get mushroom.
So we need a light source.
Managed to get a lasagna-thick chunk of it.
Okay.
Climb wall. Your hand scrapes along the surface for some niche, but finds no perch. Climb ivy. The ivy rips, and you fall to the ground unscathed. Climb tree. You faintly make out the outlines of a strange round house surrounded by darkness on the other side of the brick wall. Let's save. Let's save on game 9.
So we
East?
need a light source, right?
Yeah.
So that the gristle doesn't kill us.
Can we go north? We can.
Where's this party that we need the mask for?
Oh, what do you mean?
So we purchased a mask for a party.
Yeah,
Do we
I
know where
know.
this
Yeah,
party is?
I don't know. What the
The
hell?
fuck?
The ground feels spongy, Nick, and puffs of dust spurt up with each step. Large mushroom growths encrust the tree trunks, looming eerily in the dim light.
Uh-huh.
A musty odor permeates the air. On your left is a high wooden gate. You notice 2-meter-high creatures near the gate, swaying back and forth. One looks like a nose, the other an eye. They're standing on either side of a brass bell on a post. That is a nose with legs, and an eye with legs. Talk to eye. He just looks at you. Talk to nose.
Because they're an eye and a nose. We need to find the mouth, John. Is Gristle the mouth?
Ring bell. You ring the bell. Suddenly the gate smashes open. It's the Snarl. He points you in your direction, and out of the blackness, the Jaw Dog races towards you, leaping for your throat in one slavering motion. You die an unpleasant death. Okay. Okay. So ringing the bell is alerting Snarl. Oops. So we went east and then north.
Oh, maybe the fungus has spores. Maybe we can cause the nose to sneeze.
Yeah, right? Use mushroom on nose. Okay. Hit mushroom. Give mushroom to nose. Okay. This game makes Roberta look merciful. Tickle nose. Okay. Look at nose. It's an odd little creature that sways back and forth from one leg to the other. It appears to be mostly one huge nose on 2 little legs. Look at eye. It's an odd little creature that sways back and forth from one leg to the other. It appears to be mostly one large eye and a small head on 2 little legs. Okay. Let's just keep walking the path. It's possible to see you stumble out of the area cold, wet, and gasping for breath as you painfully. Okay.
So something here has to impact eyes, right?
Yeah, hold on. I didn't read that entirely. Because that infects, the eyes. So this says, the woods close around you, rain begins pelting down in blinding intensity, activating thick dust clouds from the soft ground till it's impossible to see. Get dust. Look around and see the ground swallowing you whole. Spore clouds penetrate your eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and lungs as your body is laid waste for a fertile bed of future mushroom growth. Okay. Okay, so like, yeah, I get it.
Maybe we need the jar to get water.
Look at mushroom. Okay, let's look here. No, not drop mushroom. Get mushroom.
Hit mushroom.
I tried that already.
Did we hit a mushroom in that section? What is this?
I'm just moving quickly. Dust clouds from your footfalls become denser with every step. You take. Huge mushroom growths completely cover the trees in massive glob-like structures towering about you in silence. The air is so thick you can hardly breathe. I'm just gonna keep moving. Just gotta keep moving. It's impossible to rub your eyes. The ground feels spongy, and dust billows up with each step. Large mushroom growths encrust the tree trunks. A dank, musty odor permeates the air, making it difficult to breathe. Out of the thick air flash red devils, curling neon tubes of lightning. They singe the ground as they strike, coming uncomfortably close to your skin.
I hate that sound.
Kuno, how's it going? This is Tass Times in Tonetown. Yes, Nate. Okay, this is Tass Times in Tonetown. Yes. Coming uncomfortably close to your skin. Okay. Look at devils. Small but powerful, these bolts of lightning were created from disturbances in the atmosphere by something tall piercing the ozone layer. Okay, just keep going north. Feel the sand sliding under your feet along the cliff face, and you pull yourself back up to the mossy path. Okay. east. You're standing on a mossy path that... I'm just like moving. I'm just moving. I'm sorry, Nick.
No, you're fine. That sound was irritating the crap out of me.
On a mossy path that trails off the edge of a cliff, beyond which you see brilliant blue sky, there's an old campground here. Soft blackened stones encircling a charred, cooked pit. To your east is a sparkling blue lake, and to your west are woods. To the south, a mossy path. Woo! I smell snarl meat, and holy bee, he cooked an aladile here. What? Okay, at camp. Okay, what is this? Look at pit. Okay. North? Okay. This isn't... I don't understand. South. There's a mossy path here that trails off to the north and south. On your right is an old rotted boat. Landing beyond that, a glimmering lake. To your west are woods. Look at boat landing. It seems quite common. Okay. Like, we're going around the lake now. You're in a mossy path that leads to your north. To the east is a lake. To your west are and south are woods. Okay, south. Nope. Shit. Okay. West. West. Fuck. South. East. All right, like let's just keep moving in that direction. Like what? Oh God. You hear the breathing of a horrible creature sloshing through the wetlands. Long, reedy grasses sway in the wind. The ground is under several feet of water. It's difficult to walk, but you manage to slog through the marsh. North. Okay, east. A bubbling noise, a reptilian hissing. Atavistic and blood curling comes from behind. Long, reedy glasses sway in the... Okay. You wheel around, gibbering with fear, only to be greeted by the massive jaws of the crocagator. It seems that the game has ended. Oh God, I fucking hate
They have like one mouth animation.
That's it. That's all they got. Oh man, I'm sorry you didn't get much sleep, Kuno. I hope things get better. Yeah, truly. Oh, because Diablo 4. That's right. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, look. I mean, usually nothing special. I see something special with the mushroom. Like,
maybe we show the eye the blob.
yeah, maybe. But like, what's with the devils? Like, what's with all this stuff? Oh, maybe we take a picture of the eye. Maybe a little flash will bother them. Take picture of eye. There's no more film. Okay, so like having the camera's useless. Show blob to eye. Blobbo wouldn't know what to do with it. Okay. Give
poke eye
to eye. Hit eye with mushroom. The creature runs out of your grasp and rings the bell. Suddenly the gate smashes open. It's the snarl. Okay. Yeah, I get the jaw dag. Okay.
Fair.
Yeah, I'd get the jaw dag too. Okay. Like, what do I use? Like, we have to use the mushroom. Right?
Eat mushroom.
Yeah, let's try that. Eat mushroom. It tastes musky. You see Timothy Leary approaching, but he laughs and disappears. You decide it's best not to eat anymore.
Cool. That's the children would get the Timothy Leary reference.
Yeah, right? Have a good night, Earl. It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay, we're going to have to map this out. I hate this. I hate this. Okay, hold on.
Wear mask.
I did already. Oh, maybe not. Talk to I. He just looks at you. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. So let's hold on. Okay. I'm going to start here at the gate. Gate. All right. Nope, it's north. Okay. North is more wall. North. West. Wall stops you, okay. East. Okay, east leads to... What is this? The Devils. Okay, Devils.
Best sound effect in the game.
I know, right? It's my favorite. Let's go south. If I go west, is it going to take me to the gate? It does. Okay, so these all connect at least. So that's good at least. They're all east.
Climb gate.
It won't let me. They're there. Get mushrooms. I'm dead. Fuck. Okay. Hold on. We have to kind of assess our situation here. All right. So we can go. So we do east, north, and then north. Okay. So south is a wall. West is wall. Oh, sorry. Whoops. It's south, south. That's stupid. Wall. West is wall. All right. So if we go north, it's more wall. East is devils. Or sorry, north and then east is devils. This is rain. And okay, so this is like death rooms, like death. Okay. And if we go south, okay, so this is giant shrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get shrooms here? Mushroom?
I think you'll die.
Yeah, you still die. Shit. BM. Big mushrooms.
Bowel movement.
Yeah. It's also just fucking bitch masty. Okay. Yeah, okay. So
I think we literally have one turn in
Yes.
this base.
yeah, you only have one turn. Yeah. So east takes us to the lake. Okay.
Can we go in the lake?
It says no. We probably need a boat. Okay, so lake, south or woods, mossy path that leads to the north. Dock. I want to know if west leads to, yeah, Deathwoods. Okay, good. Leads to the right place. So I'm mapping this correctly. Trickling Lake boat landing. Okay. So east. I'm gonna go this way. You'll need to swim. And north leads to camp. You can swim if you insist, but you just get eaten. Okay. Jesus, sparkling blue lake. To your west are woods. To the south, a mossy path. Woo! I smell snarl meat and holy bee. He cooked an aladile here. I don't get what the pit like. Dig in pit. I dig. Do you? Cool. Get ash. Get pit. Look in pit. Okay. There's nothing special. And then we can't go north because that's the thing. We can't go east either, right? East we can't go. North is cliffside. West is, yeah, is the Devils. They call it ash or soot. Oh, that's a good question. Get soot. I don't know the word soot. Yeah. All right. So south is the beach. We can't go east, and now we can go east. No. Okay. Lake south is more devils. Devils. Okay. East. Ah, shit. This is the marsh. Okay. The ground is under several feet of water and it's difficult to walk, but you manage to slog through the marsh. Yeah, jeez. Okay, this sucks. Marsh. Woods. I love a maze. It's gonna be more woods. It's gonna be more woods. More woods. Blobbo digs a hole in the patch of sand and finds a card. Then he runs away, leaving the card behind. You're standing in densely treed woods. There's a sandy patch of soil here. A faint path heads east. What the fuck is this? You got a debossed metal card. Like, add card. What the fuck does this mean? Okay. Green.
Blue triangle.
Blue triangle. Black.
Or I don't fucking know.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
Is that left?
I don't know what any of this means. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, left.
1, 2. What do you mean?
Or
1, 2, 3, 4,
left.
left. It'd be
Well,
east, east.
Yeah, east.
East.
North.
I guess.
North.
Or east and then north. The dash is in the line. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's probably something that we're gonna get to at some point. But a debossed. What is a debossed? It's like embossed, but it's extruding. Okay. Look. I don't understand. So let's save a game because we've got something, I guess. Blobby's gone. Why did we need Blobby? Like, what was the point of Blobby?
Yeah, I'm confused as to like how you would have known that you would have needed Blobbo there. Or is Blobbo just a thing that can help you but isn't required?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just keep going east until I see what happens there. You're on a long river which flows from the north and east. Along you, the shoreline melts into boggy marshland, okay? A bubbling noise, a reptilian hissing. Oh. No, come on. West. I fucking hate this. Okay. The boss is the opposite of emboss, yeah, so it's raised instead of... Yeah, okay. So, I don't know.
What's the opposite of impressed?
Depressed.
What we're feeling?
I just. It's lowered instead of raised. Sorry. I always thought embossed wasn't raised. I thought embossed was lowered. My brain doesn't work, Kuno. It doesn't work. All right. So we have
staring at horror.
We have a camera that doesn't work. Azulfria, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. How are you today?
Dump the camera, to be honest.
What's that? Yeah, drop the camera.
Yeah, I'll write where it is. What do we want to call this?
I think this is a bad place to drop the camera. Because that's not... It's a mess. These trails are a mess. Hold on. There we go. Okay, drop camera here.
So the camera's at the well.
Your license plate is embossed. Oh, is it? Okay, there we go. Thank you. Impressed is the opposite of nonplussed. Good to hear, my friends. It's a pleasure to have you. We're just playing Tass Times in Tonetown on the Apple IIGS. My good friend Nick, struggling dearly.
I think playing is strong.
Is a very strong word.
It just basically sort of happens. We need a light source.
Yes. You only need you can drop the shirt too. Okay. You only need that. Thank you. We need that information. Okay, so do you think we need to get a... Oh! We gotta look like Snarl. For the eye, the black mask. Oh, okay.
We thought we need to look Tass.
Yeah, wear black mask. Flow before progressive. Exactly. This is a progressive flow. Task times in Tonetown. My brother and I struggled with this game so much. Oh, I feel you, Matawi. We're doing good. We're making progress. Do you have to be nice to Terry in this one? I don't know. As over we actually have no idea. Are we
making progress?
Yes, we're making progress, Nick. Look at this. We got to look like what's his name?
I feel like progress is happening. I feel like that's the first puzzle we've solved, and by we I mean you.
Where's the jar?
The jar.
Mm-hmm.
Second. Newspaper book key. Jar is in Ennio's office.
Die from dysentery joke. It's in the office? Okay, so we got to go to the office. I don't know what to do with a float phone yet.
Oh, do you want the jar for the spores?
I think also the jar is... Oh, look at jar. Unusual silver paint. There's a lid unscrewed tight. Screwed on tight. Open jar. Look in jar. Jar's empty. Put mushroom in jar. Okay, no. Smell
You
jar.
can't put the jar in the mushroom?
No, you
Read
can't.
that.
Put mushroom in jar? No.
No, that's not what it says. It says you can't put the jar in the mushroom.
Oh, then I don't think that's a thing you can do. I mean, let's see. Can I? Oh, that just dropped. Clicking just drops it. Okay. All right, so we have the jar. No. Okay. Can we go in any of these directions? No. What about the float phone?
With the phone?
Yeah, let's look. Float phone is just insert pics for hint at the very beginning, I think. Okay. It's just for hints at the very beginning, but we don't need. I think we've passed that point now.
Yeah, the struggle I'm having is that a lot of this shit just seems to sort of happen to us.
Let's go in here. We haven't done anything in here yet.
That's true. We don't have the mitts even.
Get side. Oh yeah, the mitts. Oh yeah, we have to wear the mitts. Wear mitts. Nice fit. Have a wonderful night, Audio Eric. Take care. Thank you so much for coming in.
But the mask fit better.
It said the mask was. Oh, it didn't say it was a snug fit, but it fit. So we got the glow burgers, Nick. They glow.
Yeah.
Order by Glow Burger. See, here we go. See, Nick, we're making progress. What did I tell you? Okay, you should try a fizzy with that, and then she brings you a Glow Burger and places it on the table. And what will you have, our legendary Ennio? A cold wolfie on toast, Ennio says. Okay, so what are we dropping then, right now? I guess the jar? Drop the jar. We're going to drop the jar right now. Get burger.
All right. I'll switch its location.
Yeah.
So this is what is this place called?
Thank you. Just write cafe. I'll know what you mean.
All right.
Okay. Let's see how that does. I feel like the fizzy drink is a good idea for something for like for like the mouth or something stupid. Climb down. Shit. Ennio hops onto your back and you grab the handholds and slowly step downward, rung by rung, into the inky blackness. Snarl grabs you by surprise and ends the game prematurely. Fuck, and I didn't save it either. Sorry, I'm swearing a lot.
No, you're fine.
I saved! Shit. Fuck. Hold on. We can do this. It's fine. Get card.
Goodbye, Blobbo.
Goodbye, Blobbo.
You were a noble beast.
The most noble. All right, hold on. Drop gold mask.
You're like a chonky naked mole rat.
What's that? That super freaky thing. It's a naked mole rat. Get black mask. Wear black mask. Drop camera.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything with the jar yet, so it's still back in its original place. Get mitts.
Is the book still in the inflows as well?
Yeah. Order burger.
So the jar is still at Enio's?
Get burger. Oops. Oh, drop shirt.
Tonetown.
Yeah, it's still there. Get burger. All right. I wonder. We're gonna save as game 9. All right.
And we left the flippy shirt in the cafe.
Yeah, I don't think we need it anymore.
Yeah, but might as well record where it is in case.
Thank you, Nick.
Literally nothing worse than needing a thing and...
Okay, he's not there now. Okay. All right, so we'll save here as number 8, and we'll go west. The Glowburger did stop him. You're in a small cavern before a wall of cages containing wild, terrifying animals. To the west, a dimly lit tunnel heads into the blackness. To the east, light filters down from above. A filbert stands here guarding the cages. Enio sniffs cautiously at the filbert. What the fuck is a filbert? Ask Enio what a filbert is. He smiles and wags his tail. Fuck you.
Oh, F you, Enio. You worthless piece of
let's
garbage.
go west and see. You're at the southern end of the tunnel. Off to the east, you can see a hole in the cave wall, while the tunnel branches off to the north. On the cave wall is a button with a small plaque over it. Look at plaque. Plaque reads emergency only. FS. Snarl. Does Enio tell me about filbert work? I don't think so. Enio, tell me about filbert. What do you want to Enio? This thing has a 5-watt cranial capacity. It can't tell the difference between the Lone Ranger and Franklin Snarl. Okay. Yeah, what do you want to Enio? Yeah, no, it does not know. It doesn't get that either, because Enio thinks that that's the verb. Push open plaque. Okay. Push button.
Save. Oh.
Pressing the button causes a tremendous din. You turn around in time to see steel bars crashing shut, cutting off your way to the east. It's a lucky thing, too, since you can hear the wild animals roaming through the tunnel, freed from their imprisonment. Okay. North. You're in a north and south tunnel whose walls are made of fused stone. North. Okay, keep going north. You're at the northern end of a dark tunnel. A tube extends upward, and you can make out handholds on the side of the tube. Climb. Handholds. You pick up Enio and climb up into the tree. You're on Franklin Snarl's estate, standing by a hollow tree. Oh, we bypassed the eye and the nose.
Okay.
To the north, you can see more lawn. A brick wall is to the south. Enio approaches the jaw dog, gives it a brief sniff, then sits down for a brief chat. Save game is save 7. West, north. You're in the middle of Snarl's huge estate. Lawn surrounds you on all sides but the west. To the west is a wing of Snarl's house. You're in the house of Franklin Snarl. The place smells of old things, best left unnamed. Even in your light, the place seems dim and dingy. You can hear crackling coming through the doorway to the north. Is it cackling? No, crackling. You're in the laboratory belonging to Franklin Snarl. Looks oddly similar to the lab in Graham's house, though it's a much smaller version. A hoop buzzes and crackles in the corner.
Look at hoop.
Look at hoop. Look through the hoop and see oh my gosh, it's Yao. Let's get out of here. Go through hoop. You find yourself feeling ill and queasy. Before you can react, your mind snaps and you leap back into the lab, attacking everything in sight, including yourself. You do yourself in and it's not a pretty sight. Why? Why? I'm going to load, by the way. Load. Talk to Ennio. The jaw dog just told me he is trained to attack anything that moves, except F snarl if the warning bell has been rung. Okay. Okay. But we haven't rang the warning bell, so. All right. Let's go back in here. Can we go up? No. Can we go west? No. Can we go south? No. Can we go north? Just north. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Look at switch. The glow burger's starting to flicker. Okay. Let's see. Hit. Ring. Hoop. Okay. Turn off. Hoop. This isn't like any other hoop you've seen.
I've literally only seen one other hoop.
Yeah. Turn off switch. Okay, look at generator. Flip switch. You can't flip the switch. Turn off switch. Okay, look at switch. You see nothing special. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I guess
the mitts are helpful.
I don't know. Look at mitts. They're made of thin silver material. The glow burger stops and disintegrates. Okay. All right. I don't know. Yeah. In the southeast corner of the estate, standing by a brick wall, lawn stretches to the north and west. There's the door. The lawn continues to the north and south. Yeah, the jaw dog. Okay. I don't know if we have all the tools. Like, I don't know what this would even do, right? Look at hoop. You look through the hoop and see it. Oh my gosh, it's yow. Let's get out of here. Get hoop. I don't understand what that means. Let's see if there's boxes here. No. Okay. Nothing there, nothing there.
So, like, whatever we're seeing is upsetting.
Yeah.
Like, run away. But, like, why or what we're supposed to do isn't clear.
Yeah. And we can't go up. Climb stairs. Nope. Okay, that just leads to the laboratory. South. Look at the furniture. No. Okay. I'm trying to wonder, like, because I think that the nose and the eye are meant to not be. We don't have to deal with that, right?
Yeah, that we're supposed to go around it.
Yeah.
Which then makes you wonder why they're a nose and an eye.
Yeah. Mostly teeth and jaw. Yeah, and like what does that any of this mean? Like, it's hard to determine what is important and what isn't. You're on Franklin Snarl's estate in a vast expanse of the lawn. To the north lies a steep drop-off. Don't hear much to the north. Last I remember, there was a cliff out there. Stay close, Ennio counsels. Mushroom through the hoop? Or you look like the dude, so when you interact with the eye and stuff, the door opens and the dog does not attack you. But the dog's not attacking us now. This is more like a trial and error game. Yeah.
I mean, but half of our successes have just happened.
Yeah.
Like, we just happened to have the right thing, and it just worked. We
Open
didn't even,
gate.
like, literally, blabo.
Unlock gate. The gate remains closed.
Open gate.
The strange creatures on the other side of the gate ring the bell, and the jaw dog races across the lawn in your direction, slavering. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So, do we load at an earlier section then? Because do you think we don't have all the tools that we need?
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know.
I have no idea either. Like, what's the card for?
I have no
There's a
idea.
tower too we're supposed to go to. That's where you're. I think this is the last part we're supposed to go to, and I don't think we are supposed to get to here yet. There's supposedly a tower we're supposed to go to, and so, hold on. Order, drink. Richard takes your order and brings you more fizzy. It tastes like raspberries. You feel warm, flushed, and quite strong. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Enter trench. Okay, the trench doesn't lead anywhere. The walls of it are smooth. Trench running north and south starts here. Talk about unconventional means. Yeah, I don't know where this tower is that they mention, right?
Is it this guy?
No. Gramps, I think, is in that tower. Yeah, there's Snarl. Okay.
Bark, bark.
Bark, bark. West. Talk to Enio. Smells like something died. Let's be gone. Talk to Enio. He smiles and wags his tail. Like, I feel like it's gonna be like in this mess. Like, it's gonna be in all of this. I don't know. I wonder.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know what. Because obviously, like, the boat thing is going to be a thing. Get on dock. Enter dock. You step onto the boat landing, and sensing how unstable it is, you decide it's best not to tempt fate. The Globerger has stopped and disintegrates. Yeah, I know the Globerger has. That's fine. The campground here. Yeah. I smell snarl meat, and holy bee, he cooked an aladile here. Do you think we should look for a hint, Nick?
I don't even know what our fucking goal is right now.
I know, right? Let's see if there's a hint system. Let's see. I don't know. Well, let's hold on. Let's go back and let's go back. Yeah, because like I see a thing that's a walkthrough, and I'm like, it doesn't give me any information. It's not giving me anything that we need. Like, I don't see what that means. Want a hint? Josh Grams, I'd love a hint. Can you at least tell me this one thing? My question is, oops, we need game 7. Oops. Let's see. Maybe there's more in the tree. Is my thing, right? Maybe we didn't go the right way. North and south, north and south. southern end of the tunnel off to the east, you can see a hole in the cave wall with the tunnel branches off to the north. On the cave wall is a button. Can we go south? No, we can't.
Maybe we go before this moment.
Yeah. Nothing happens with the button. Okay. I'm like, is there another way I can go here? Did we soft lock ourselves? Josh Grahams. That's the question I'm asking. Unlock door. Yes. Okay. We have soft locked ourselves. On the save, just as mentioned. Okay.
Was it the pushing of that button that did it?
I think that might have been. There's also somewhere L2 soft locked. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we have multiple soft locks.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Let's look at a guide. Let's look at this guide. Yep, to pushing the button, that is. Okay. Double soft locked. Oh my god. Let me see. Tass times in Tonetown hints. Hints from the universal hint system. Okay. Nature trail. How do I neutralize the nose and eye? A nose can sneeze and an eye can close. Haven't you noticed something in the air? That's right, the mushrooms. Okay. Okay, that's a thing. Throw the mushroom at them. We tried that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. I see some things. Okay. So, Nick, what we need to do.
Let's start over.
Okay, no, let's just load. I think we have a load by the eyes, don't we? No, that's the old one. No, we're not doing that. That's the one that we don't have any context for. Boink. Let's see. Where is the save game before all that? Okay, yeah, we can. Oh, let's load 9. Let's see where's 9 take us. Takes us here. Okay. We can. Hold on. Let's keep this one. Drop the burger. So we need to get the container. So we have to stop the eye and the nose. That's like a soft lock. Because now if we do that, we disable them, then we can exit freely. We don't have to worry about going to the cave and pushing the button. And then also there is enter building. The glass, the container, get jar. Okay. West and north. So what we need to do, Nick, is the devils have something we can do with them. We need to get them. How do we get them, Nick? Put them in the jar. Yeah. And we just didn't know the right command for the mushrooms. So we knew to disable them by using the mushrooms, but we were just not doing the right command. That's all. So watch, we go north and north. Okay. Throw mushroom at eye. The dust cloud of spores from the mushroom floats over the eye creature, causing its large and sad eye to swell shut. The dust cloud of spores from the mushroom floats over the creature's bulbous nose, crippling it in a sneezing fit. Yeah. So it's locked right now, but we can open it from the other side. Okay. And so then we go north. And then we go east. Are we wearing the gloves? Mitts. Throw it down. Okay. Open jar. Get devil. You grasp the lightning bolt firmly and hear a sizzling sound. It jumps about in your hands, but you manage to put it in the jar. You got a jar with a devil in it. The ground feels spongy. Okay, so let's hold on. Close jar. Okay. The jar's already closed, I guess. So now we have a devil. A small red devil's inside. Okay. So now I think we can... well, let's go get... Oh, wait. Yeah, we already got the key card. All right. Hold on. That's a more permanent light source. I think that's all. Okay. Well, we can now get access to what's his name's lair at least. Let's see, east and then south.
Yeah, I said the way we was soft lock is that we couldn't go back because
Yeah.
we didn't have light.
Does it have another end game use? That I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about this stuff. So let's save here. A jar with a devil in it might be nice, but is that as nice as a tin of Underwood deviled hams, Edgar? Absolutely not. And by the way, how's it going, Edgar? It's good to see you. All right, so he's not talked to Ennio. What does Ennio have to say? He just smiles and wags his tail. Let's push the button. I saved it before we did this. And now we can go north, 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 up. We've got a Nick too. Hi, Edgar. Nick's here, yes. All right, talk to Ennio. Yeah, he says that he'll attack if the warning bell's rung. And then we unlock door. Oh, open door? Okay.
Unlatch gate.
Gate. Unlock gate.
Unlock gate.
It's unlock gate. Open gate. Yeah, let's see. They're standing on the side of the brass bell on a post. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that they're not an issue anymore, but we now have that. So that's a thing. But now what? My only other thing that I can think of, Nick, is that look at the card.
We let Gramps die.
No, this is directions.
Yeah, that's so east,
Yeah.
east.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then north is what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's save. Yeah, so the other place you're missing is it's possible to get through the marsh, yeah. Okay, so east. East.
2,
East.
3.
Wait, how many times have I done this now?
4.
Nope.
5.
I'm dead. All right. Hold on, let's see. Okay, ready?
1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. I don't know. Okay. Okay. All right.
Does it count from here?
Yeah, see, I don't know where the starting point would be. Like, I would think it would be this, right?
East. So we've done 1.
How many marsh areas are there? So we go east.
2.
Hold on, let's go south one more time. We can't go south, okay. So this is 2.
2. 3.
3.
4.
And 4 leads to death there. So hold on. Marsh. Not marsh. Marsh. So let's try here. 1,
1,
2,
2.
3.
Oh, We've never seen them before. 3.
Passable shoreline, yep. What starts up to the east? Okay. That's, I think, where we need to be, but I didn't understand what to do there. Okay. So that was north and then east. You can come to the lake or the woods, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, okay. You're near the northern end of a long flowing river. Straight ahead looms a magnificent waterfall pouring down into the river. A passable shoreline starts up to the east. You go like east, you can't go that way. So north. You're at the northern end of a long flowing river. Straight ahead looms a magnificent waterfall pouring down into the river, almost deafening you. North? Oh, shit. Okay, maybe we have to go east then from that point. Oh my god. Okay. We're making progress, Nick. We got one hint. We got one hint is what we got. The mushrooms wasn't really, that was contextual. I don't count it. But the demons. Okay. So then north. And then east. There we go. Climb up an embankment to another stretch of shoreline. A high wire fence is to your right. So let's save here. S8. And east. No, north. Here we go. You're on the high shoreline of a lake. To the east is a barbed wire fence, through which you can see mile after mile of plain houses all the same. A path travels to the north and south, bordering the fence and the water. To the west, the lake looks treacherous, as a waterfall crashes down to the south. Enio hugs the shoreline, staying as clear of the wire fence as possible. And then here's where that save game was. You're at the entrance of Ennui Estates. Beyond to the east. Yes, Ennui. You can see what could only be millions of identical picket fences surrounding identical white clapboard houses. To the west is the lake and a small landing. A small rowboat is moored here. Let's keep going. East. You manage to climb the fence, scratching yourself badly. You wander aimlessly through the streets of the estates and find nothing. Okay. Okay, get on in boat. And Ennio hops into the boat right behind you. Okay. Sail west. Row west. Throw the boat, just enter the... Okay, we entered the boat. The game screams of culture jamming. Exactly. You're floating in the boat. The current to the north seems to push you to the south a bit. To the south, a waterfall roars as millions of gallons of water pour hundreds of meters below. North. Okay, you try to make it to the shore, but cannot find a place to safely dock amid the ruined and boulders strewn from the shore. East. All right. Okay. So, get in boat. West. You're floating in the boat. Current to the north seems to push you to the south a bit. Okay, let's just go south. You're floating in the boat. Seems to push you to the south a bit. West. You're on a section of the lake directly south of a landing for the island of the Tower. The current to the west is rather strong.
Oh, the tower.
Yeah. Oh, so north. There's the tower. Before you lies the entrance to the tower. To the east and west is a heavily bouldered area. Your boat is moored to the south. Oh my god. We're doing good, Nick. You're inside a chrome, glass, and steel office complex. An antiseptic and empty tower. An elevator sits off to the west. Its door is open. I mean, obviously, that's where we're going. This is the elevator. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to 5, right?
Yeah.
For you are 4 buttons mounted on a plaque. There's a slot beside.
We need the card.
Yeah, we have the card.
Yep. Put the card.
Put card in slot. Enter the card into the slot. Press 5. Press button 5. You feel a slight movement as the elevator starts and then stops again. You're in a small elevator. 4 or 4 buttons mounted on a plaque. Okay. Exit elevator. East. Great to see you, whippersnapper. Get these cuffs off of me. Gramps says. You're in a vast penthouse. Ennio sits by Gramps' feet and yaps. All right, old timer, let's bolt out of here.
Did we?
I don't think we have the keys to this. Unlock cuffs. They're sonic.
So we need something to disrupt the sound.
They look like hand and ankle cuffs, but don't seem to have a keyhole. There's a little label on their sides. Read label. Sonic Lock Ltd. Let me see if there's anything in the whatchamacallit, the feelies. Tass times in Tonetown. Feely. Is this a feely thing? That's the other soft lock. Oh no. Okay. How is this a soft lock?
Because you needed to have the you have to have some way of.
Okay, let's look in the. I'm looking in the feelies right now.
We should have grabbed an instrument from the Daglets.
Oh no. They're instruments. Ask for an instrument. You have to get an instrument from the Daglets, don't you? Shit. Let's start over.
Did we beat the game?
We were about to. Buy jumpsuit.
John.
Drop shirt. Yeah, I know. Drop key. Wear jumpsuit.
Did you anticipate?
I did not anticipate that, Nick.
Well, just this feeling.
No. Let's
feeling is
we're gonna
bad.
speedrun it. We're just gonna speedrun it. Talk to new you.
Knew you.
Get get camera.
Camera.
East.
Okay. We have to go to Ennio's office. Turn on printer.
Printer. Turn on. What was this thing called?
Terminal.
Terminal. Thank you. Type. Fuck this game. Yes. Get pass. West. North. 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 Show.
Talk to.
Pass to Stelgod. Okay. Saving.
Remember, I said that it was weird that it asked if we wanted to stay here.
Dagtones.
Talk to them.
Get your camera ready. Yep, L cheese. Okay.
What's the instrument that he invented?
Oh,
The
Dagtone is what it is. They're the Daglets. So get Dagtone. Oh, Zagtone? Talk to Daglets. He smiles with our Zagtones. Get Zagtone. That's one of our Zagtones. I have an extra. Keep it. Okay, so drop book. Get Zagtone. Oh no, drop camera. Drop camera. We don't need that anymore. Shit. Fuck. God damn it. Did I saved it over this one, right? Yeah.
Do we need the book?
I think we do. Because it's like he had equations and stuff on there.
Just ask. Oh.
Drop camera. Oh, I didn't get the picture. Shit. Get picture. Oh, get camera. Take picture.
Take picture.
Drop camera. Get Zag. Was it Zagtone?
Zagtone.
That's one of our Zagtones. There we go. Yay. Talk to Daglets. Yep. Yay. Hooray. Great. Goodbye. Let's Liv says, well, this is colorful. It is. Liv, how are you today, my friend? Why would you just grab someone's instrument? Exactly, Mike. Like, oh my gosh. All right. Wait, leave?
Why
Yes.
would you grab their instrument now?
Yeah, because they talked about how awesome Gramps' invention was, the zag tone.
Yeah, but why? Like so many of these things require you to already have had them. Like we need Blobbo,
Yeah.
but we didn't know that we needed Blobbo, and when Blobbo was used, we didn't like it. It's just
Wait. When are you guys gonna be done with your things? Goodbye. Say bye. Good, your break's over, guys. Perfect. Awesome. Fuck you. Drop pass.
all right. So we go back to Tonetown.
Yeah, south. So we go back here. We have to go give the picture. You wouldn't just steal an instrument, though. Exactly. It's been a pleasant day. I hope the same could be said. It was pleasant for me until we started playing this game. So if Snarls is there, can use the zag tone block and get the blob pet without pain? No, because there's an alarm set up, Josh Graham, there. That's why. Oh, wrong way. Damn it. Okay. Give picture to new you. Yep. Yeah, we got it, new you. Thank you. All right. North.
Okay, so we have to get the Blobbo.
Blobbo's next. Bye, Blobbo. Oh, sorry. Bye, Blob. So his name is Blobbo. East. Then east. We need to get the mask too, right?
Sure.
Buy mask. Oh shit, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Get black mask. Wear black mask. Okay. Let's go north. West. I'm gonna drop the book here. Drop book. North. West. Blobbo gets the card. Get the card. We need to go get the mitts now.
You should save just in case the book was.
Oh, nice that something happens. Yeah. This sucks. All right. So south. And then south. Or east. Then south. Yes. Press pass. Fuck that. Press pass. East. Get mitts. Okay. North. North. West. North. North. Oh shit. North. Let's drop the card here. No, let's go east. And then north once more. And then drop card. Get mushroom.
The mushroom.
Throw mushroom at I. Yay, south. Get card. East. Open jar.
Jar, catch.
Get demon. Oh, was it devil?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. What? Oh, I didn't wear the fucking... God damn it. I didn't wear the mitts. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Where did we save it? Okay, we got the card. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, wait. We didn't get the mitts yet. Did we? No. This sucks. I hate this. You don't need to buy anything more, so you could drop the picks for one more inverse. Oh, that's true. I guess drop picks. There
Do we
go.
need the?
Oh, we need it. Wait. We need. Oh, we don't need it. We don't need to buy the burger. We do, because that'll draw out what's his name if we don't look the part.
Get mitts.
Get mitts.
Wear mitts.
Wear mitts.
Can't fuck that up if we're already wearing them.
Are we wearing the mask? Okay. We weren't wearing the mask, so that's good that we're wearing the mask now. Okay. Oh my god, this is
so Tass.
We are so Tass right now. I'm so fucking Tassed right now, Nick. Are you fucking Tassed right now?
I'm super Tass.
Get that Tass going. Get that Tass going right now. Rich, thick Tass. I want to pour in down my face, neck, and chest. Get all that fucking Tass. Get a mushroom. Get Tassed. Nick, how Tassed are you right now? On a scale of 1 to Tassed, how Tassed are you?
Tassed. So Tassed.
Throw.
Tassed means
mushroom at
mostly bored.
Yeah. Because I'm in control and I'm just like speed running and you're like, hold on, I know.
No, it's not even that. It's that like the game is just sort of boring.
Yeah.
It's boring with occasional moments of infuriating.
Yeah. Open jar. Get demon.
Get devil.
Devil. Okay, great. It's in the jar now. All right, so now west, south, 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 west.
South.
I gotta go west and then south, all the way south. To go down in the hole. Climb down. Well, okay. And now we can go west. Yep, west. Push button. Free the animals. North. North. Oh, Sakura's Hotast. North. Up. I keep hitting enter too much. North. East.
What would Jesus do?
Unlock gate. That's what Jesus would do. Open gate.
What would Jadon?
Jadon do? Okay, south. 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 Okay. So we go north once. Let's save the game.
So, is there a clue to this, or is it literally just that it's...
It's a maze. I think it's just trial and error. East. 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 North.
East?
East. North. North. I can do it later, I think. Right? Oh, Josh says, get the book. Yeah, let's hope so. Get in boat. We stayed before this, so. West. South. West. North. North. West. Put card in slot. Press button 5. East. Here we go. Okay. Use zag tone on cuffs. Use play zag tone. Hitting the zag tone generates a wonderful tone. Use zag tone on handcuffs. The other floors of this tower are endless corridors. They all look the same, but it tracks how far you've gone, so you have to walk all the way back. Ask me how I know. Oh, Josh. I wouldn't have done that. Okay. Unlock cuffs. Besides, they're sonic. Look at Zagtone. Zagtone's about 10 inches in length. The heavy metal end is shaped like a lightning bolt and attached to a soft leather strap wrapped handle. Okay.
Is there like a slot?
No. Play Zagtone. Okay. Use Zagtone on cuffs. That usually happens.
Unlock cuffs with Zagtone.
Unlock cuffs with Zagtone. There you go, Nick. Now you're thinking. Besides, they're sonic. Look at cuffs. Look at label. Read label. Sonic Lock LTD. Okay. Gotta go fast. Add Zagtone. And shaped like a lightning bolt and attached to a soft leather wrapped handle. Look at handle? Okay, I don't know.
Give Zagtone to Gramp
He can't play it though.
with his mouth.
Get me out of here. Show Zagtone to Gramps. No, get me out of here. Unlock cuffs with Zagtone. You never keep them as they're sonic. Hit cuffs with Zagtone. Hitting the Zagtone generates a wonderful tone. No. Play cuffs. Did I hit cuffs with Zagtone? There it is. The cuffs spring open. You're in a vast penthouse. Ennio paces around nervously. We gonna jam out of here or what? Get cuffs. You can't. Okay. Yeah, so west. Press button 1.
I think we need the book for that one portal.
Yeah, but we'll have it. It's right at the well. So we should be okay. Grams motions towards the boat and yells, "Come on, time's a wasting. That snarly thing is gonna upset the whole space-time continuum if we don't get to his lab soon." Enter boat. Okay, so let's save here at 5. All right, south. Turn to the west is rather strong, so east. With all his strength, rows west until he lands the boat. Sorry about that, he says. I've got to help. I got something important to do. If you want to help, I'd like that. You, Gramps, and Ennio leap to shore. Before you can type the boat, the current pulls it out of the lake far to the out of reach. There's a mossy path here. Yep. Okay. All right. We can do this. We can do this. We're almost done. We can do this. We can do this. We can fucking do this. We're a superstar, Nick. We can do this.
So then we just need to
Get the book.
Go down the well. Get into the apartment. Meet Gramps there.
Yeah. We can just get the book, and then we need to go back up to and open the gate, and go through there. East. North. North. Let's see. You notice 2-meter-high creatures near the gates, swaying back and forth. One looks like a nose, the other is... All right. Okay, let's save here in case they open gate. Okay. So, west. Yeah, so they're done. All right, we got Gramps. We've got the book. Oh, give book to Gramps. Gramps returns the book to you. You best hold it for me till I need it. I trust you. Yep, so we needed the book. We were right to need the book. I was right from the beginning. Ennio says, I smell snarl meat. North. Franklin Snarl attacks Gramps, and they roll about.
Oh
on
my
the floor
god,
of the
I've
lab.
never seen his legs.
Oh, that's the pig. Oh, that's the pig part. Oh.
I've never seen his legs.
That curly ass.
Oh no.
It looks bad for Gramps. You're in the laboratory belonging to Franklin Snarl. It looks oddly similar to the lab in Graham's house. It's a much smaller version of Hoop buzzes and crackles. Ennio, sick Ennio on Snarl. Remember they said sick. They said it in quotes too. Ennio corners Snarl and growls like a fighting tiger, holding him at bay. You now know that the legend of Ennio is well founded. He's fearless. Give me my lab book, youngster. Gramps shouts, I need something from the first few passages. Give book to Gramps. Gramps grabs the book and immediately sets to fixing the hoop. In a few short seconds, he's done. Let's get that Snarlberger through the hoop and fast. Push Snarl through hoop. You approach Snarl, he leaps on you. In a matter of an instant, you're nothing more than Snarl meat. Oh, shit. Fuck. I fucked that up. We have the book. Okay, so we go west. Open gate. West.
Squeal like a snarl boy.
Save.
I don't know why Deliverance is now in my head.
I don't know what that was a reference to. All right.
Deliverance?
Sick Ennio on Snarl.
John Voight?
Sick.
It's not
Ennio
a good
on
scene.
Snarl. Okay. Give book to Gramps. So what are we gonna do? I think we played.
Ask quickly if we're soft locked.
Are we soft locked?
I wouldn't put it past
Play
this
Zagtone.
Go full Bill Clinton.
No. What do we do? Push Ennio through hoop. Hit Snarl. It's not going to be that easy. Hit Snarl
Why?
with Zagtone.
Release the devil.
Yeah, open jar. Since Ennio has him cornered, the lightning seems to home in on him and stuns the creature Snarl, cornered by Ennio. Finally, musters his courage and overpowers the little legend. You find yourself thrown into the jaws of Snarl. It seems like the game. Okay.
Never mind.
No, if we jump through the hoop, it's going to separate us. Because when we ran through it before... Open jar. Hold on, this is you. Yeah, see, that's what happened is we did it late. Since Ennio has him cornered, the lightning seems to home in on him and stun the creature. Now we can push Snarl through hoop. There we go. We did it too late, Nick. So we did it at a moment right when he attacks us.
Okay.
You managed to push Franklin Snarl through the hoop. A great sizzling, as if bacon frying, accompanies his passing through to the other side. You and Gramps wave to each other, and you bend down to pat Ennio's head. So long, Whippersnapper, Gramps shouts, waving to you. Keep the cabin, and come visit me soon. I'll be right here in Tonetown waiting. And with that, everything twists and turns. Your knees buckle, and you find yourself on the road a mile or so north of Gramps' cabin. Sitting by the side of Gramps' by the road is a cute little pig, a darling raccoon, and a little crocodile shedding a few tears. It seems that the game has ended. Would you like to try again? Never. There we go. We beat it. Fuck. Jesus Christ. We did it, Nick.
I'm not confident we played the game.
Yeah, it wasn't much, was it? It didn't feel like much. Is there more to it that like maybe we missed something? But like I'd say GG, but what was that, Nick? What was that, Nick? I'm looking at you. If you look to your right, Nick, you'll see me. Look at me when we're talking. There we go. Hi, Nick.
Hi, John.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
I don't know
Honestly.
either. I'm really trying to figure it out. Like, this is... Okay, so we played 2 other Michael Berlin games.
Yes.
They were legitimately fantastic.
Uh-huh.
And what was this?
Nothing.
It was nothing.
Well, it was so like half of the puzzles solved themselves, assuming you like met the conditions of the puzzle. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know what would have happened if we didn't have the Blobbo. Part of me is curious to look back and see, but I'm not really that curious.
Well, if you didn't have the Blobbo, you wouldn't get the card.
Well, yeah, but is there like an indication that there's a card there?
No, I don't think so. Maybe there is. Maybe Ennio will sniff something out, but he's like, I don't dig. Fuck you, I don't dig. I don't know.
It's just like, but I don't know. It always felt like you found a key.
Yeah.
You found a key, and then you're like, well, somewhere this will be useful to something. I don't that the economy of information is very confusing because you have the visuals paired with the text, and the visuals aren't often like the things you're seeing aren't often terribly useful. The entire many of the places you go through are entirely useless.
Yeah.
It's just there's a lot of things that don't do anything.
Yeah.
And then there's not a lot of things that make you feel intelligent.
Well, Josh,
like maybe
yeah.
maybe the jar
Okay.
is like a legitimate puzzle.
Yeah.
The jar is a legitimate puzzle.
Yeah.
Using the jar to kill the guy, that's a legitimate puzzle.
Hold on. Let's break it down real quick. One, fitting in to not look like a foreigner. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
We figured that out. Yeah, that's a puzzle. I guess making your own press pass is a puzzle. It wasn't a puzzle. It wasn't really a puzzle. That was fucking stupid.
It tells you to make a press pass.
And then you're like, okay. And then you're like,
it's not a puzzle.
It was tedious.
Yeah, it's worth my time. He should have given me a press pass. Also, there are so many things that just don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like we roll up with this famous journalist dog.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, famous journalist dog, you're cool."
Yeah.
Guy who's with famous journalist dog, where's your press pass?
Yeah, it's true.
I'm with the famous journalist dog.
Yeah.
You know him.
You know him.
He has a press pass.
Yeah, he's a famous journalist dog.
Like, what the fuck?
And I have a camera.
I have a camera.
So like, yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay, so like the mask, I bet you. I mean, I think we were right to have the black mask. I'm sure it protected us from something, from the dog or from something. I'm sure, or like when we went to the cages or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Kuno says you were overthinking this game. It was just mindless fun. Yeah, but like,
What was it fun though? Mindless fun. I didn't have.
It wasn't bad. Mike says the game feels so tedious because of movement in that engine, but it's not fun. It's not bad. We have played worse. We've played worse, Nick. I'm looking at you. We've played worse.
Yeah, we've played like more offensive.
Yes, and also worse designed games too.
So like The
Witness, Sorcerer.
Yes, these are
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is worse than this.
So, but I think this game is only not on par with those games because it's short.
Yeah, this was really short. We got a hint for one thing. We got a hint for, I mean, technically the mushroom too. But we knew to use the mushroom on them, and it just wasn't. We didn't.
We
get the
were
right
also
word.
told if we were self-locked.
Yeah, but
technically, that's another thing.
Yeah,
that's another thing. The game doesn't tell you because it's so easy to get self-locked.
Yeah,
it's Zork 1 in that way, where you needed to think to ask for the Zag tone so that you could win the game like an hour later.
And filler.
Why the fuck would I ask for that?
There's filler, like the park and its big space of like repeated rooms. That's major filler.
Yeah,
and it's like it doesn't.
What is Filbert?
Filbert's the creature.
What are those animals?
Yeah, what's the point of the animals? Like, why did we need to do that?
There? What does the button do?
Yeah, it freed the animals. but I don't know
yeah,
if we
but
needed
why?
to.
What did the button do except for prevent us from going back?
Yeah, Kuno, I think that it would. Now, Nick, would you have felt as annoyed if, when talking to the Zagtones, they gave you a Zagtone, or talking to the Daglets, they gave you a Zagtone? Would you
No.
be upset about that?
No.
Then the puzzle wouldn't be as much of a piss off.
Yeah, I mean, or if they made it clear that you needed it, like
Yeah, because there's no reason to need it. There's no reason to know you need it.
Yeah,
this was 86, Nate Wilkie. Yes.
The game also like holds you hostage there for a few seconds. I remember saying that it's weird that it's forcing us to continue to talk to these people.
Yeah.
Like, why can't we just leave after we took the photo? There's a lot of things that just, from a narrative perspective, don't make sense to me. Like,
Yes.
Why do I roll up into this guy's newspaper asking about my grandfather, and he's like, "Hey, you look cool. Go take a photo of this band."
Yeah.
Like, fucking why?
It's weird.
Fucking why?
Josh says if you're not wearing the black mask, the filbert eats you. I don't know about the button because I didn't try not pressing it.
The filbert eats you. So that's how the filbert's a puzzle. But like half this shit, we just like accidentally. How would we know that though?
Well,
is it clear that if you're not wearing the mask, the filbert eats you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why doesn't the filbert eat me? Because I don't have a pig bottom.
That's true. That I don't have a pig dick.
It's
a great question.
I also don't have an alligator snoot. Like, there's.
I'm gonna say that like
the only part is the raccoon part.
Nick, though, seriously though, I mean, outside of like being told that we had soft locked and just the devil thing, whatever it is, we were able to navigate the marsh, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Did you get eaten? Perhaps it mentioned something about the mask. Yeah, maybe. We got eaten in the darkness, but we lit it up. We knew about the burger and like used that stuff. So like there was a lot of things that were kind of clues. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it's a weak game. His worst.
Yeah.
So Josh asked earlier in this, and I want to address this. He says, "What Michael Berlin games would you recommend?"
Infidel.
Infidel and Suspended are both fantastic games that are his.
They're very good games.
And they're very good. Infidel is more accessible than Suspended, I feel.
But all of the puzzles. So, like, one of the things that I think I hated about this is that at no point did I feel intelligent. And not just because I wasn't the one in control. Yeah. Like, legitimately, I didn't even, like, half the time I was like, is this a puzzle? Is this, like, and then something would happen. Like, we had Blobbo, and Blobbo did the thing for us. I was like, oh, shit. Like, I didn't even get to, like, there was nothing that indicated to me that Blobbo dug stuff up.
Yeah.
There's nothing. He was just a pet.
Well, I'm guessing maybe in the Feelies, it's like, oh, they dig.
But don't fucking do that.
Yeah, blob pets can dig a hole in surfaces as hard as wood and linoleum at the rate of 1,118 cubic centimeters per talk.
Fucking do that. I don't, like, I'm okay with some level of copy protection. Like, you have to know the guy's name. That's fine. But, like, come on. Like, legitimate, like, puzzles are in there. That's annoying to me. I think that this game is largely inoffensive in the sense that like it's not the worst game we've experienced by virtue of the fact that it's mercifully short.
Also, its puzzles aren't so like not all of the puzzles are the worst. Like there's some puzzles there that are decent puzzles. There's no good puzzle.
The inventory system sucks ass.
It does.
It sucks ass a lot. Especially because clothes count as inventory.
Yeah.
You're wearing them.
Yeah. Why
is that inventory?
I remember even in the mid-90s, they had a series of puzzles that were trial and error. True, but Nick and I have found so far that that isn't always true. That a lot of the games and a lot of the games that we have experienced and played have not been just trial and error. How many times, Nick, have we had to like brute force a puzzle?
I mean, I don't know if I could put a number on it, but I feel like I've used my brain in most of the games we've played.
Yeah. There's only one time that I feel like we brute forced a puzzle, and that was in Gateway, and we didn't have to, but we were just like, I don't.
Which puzzle?
That would be the which one of these series of shapes is not like the other. Remember to get access into the thing? That was probably the one. That was like the only one that I remember that we could brute force our way through. That we needed to, because we had a clear understanding of like the setup of the puzzle, the identification of this is a puzzle, and then an understanding of, if we fail, we now have a clue of what we should be doing. Now we can go and go do that. And like that's not, I wouldn't consider that trial and error. That is okay. Like we got a clue. We now understand how to approach this.
But when did we try anything in this game?
Yeah, nothing. And there was nothing that we could do.
What?
We couldn't try something and it actually giving us a response to it. Like if we
This was
failed,
a
it didn't give us feedback.
That told me it was a puzzle game.
Yeah, they didn't give us feedback.
Like it was just, and also, that was the other thing. It's like it was very unclear if we were doing the right thing.
Yeah,
like you didn't have something communicating that your score went up. You didn't have any feedback
that you did something right.
That you did something right, or that you did something wrong.
Yeah,
it was just the only feedback you had that you did something wrong was that you might die, but on occasion you would die just fucking randomly.
Yeah.
Or maybe it wasn't random. It was fucking impossible to tell if it was random or not. Like,
yeah,
I don't
know.
I don't know. I also don't understand what Tonetown is.
It's a cool place.
It's Tass, apparently.
Tass times in Tonetown, baby.
It was just like, it was so strange. Like the theming is so strange because we're going in these places and we see like these cyberpunk fuckers in a place called Tonetown. It feels like.
Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know, a suburb of Detroit or something. Like I'm walking down the street. Like
I like the idea of the world. I do. I like the idea of like just these weird hip, weird lingo people, and they have weird fashion and weird music, and
that's fine. But the rest of it doesn't make sense to me. Like, why are we in this? Why is there? So like, if I'm gonna have the people looking the way they look, I'm gonna put it in like an urban setting.
Yeah. But
instead, it was in like a suburban rural setting. Like I don't like.
Yeah. Because the park is a million times larger than the town itself. And Mike says it doesn't do enough with the weirdness. You're right, and there's not a lot of Wookie says, was this random or did I fuck up? That's the worst. Yeah, exactly. Like, is this a puzzle? Is this not? Like, what is it that it's trying to tell me?
Which was like our biggest complaint about Sorcerer, was that it was in some cases very difficult to tell if what was happening to you was just random shit.
Yeah.
Because there is random shit in that fucking game.
Yes.
Or if you fucked up.
Yes.
And and that's why I was saying that like the reason this game doesn't piss us off as much as like
Sorcerer,
those other games is because it's short.
It's short, yeah.
Like if it dragged on for another couple of
hours, yeah. Because I mean, we beat this in like 2.5 hours, right?
Yeah.
And utilizing very minimal hints. And the only reason why we had to use hints is because we didn't get feedback from the game at all.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's the thing that's bothering me, is just that the lack of feedback. Because there's so many instances that we've experienced in older text adventure games that provided proper feedback when we failed or when we attempted to do something and it's clearly not the right answer. It gives us feedback that provides us at least with more pieces of the puzzle to be able to solve it properly. And that goes as far back as Zork 2.
Or I would say even Zork 1. Like the candle puzzle. Like that we kept trying to go through the whole rigmarole of getting through Hades, but we couldn't fucking do it. And we're like and we would drop it, and then it would say something happened, and we're like, "What's going on?" And then eventually look at the candles, So
Yeah.
like it's telling us that something's wrong
Yeah.
because it won't work.
Yeah.
Right. And then we look at the candles, and then the candles are little stumps, and then we go. I mean, there was nothing
like,
indicating to us that
yeah.
we were soft locked until we looked at it.
Yeah.
But at the very least, there was still something. There was
Yeah.
something to tell us that we made a mistake.
Yeah. I would say
Well,
that,
after we had made the mistake.
I would say that in that regard, at least, Zorik doesn't soft lock you without you kind of having an understanding that you're soft locked. Like the thief stealing something, you know, or the fact that when you get the egg, spoilers for Zorik, when you get the egg, it says that like, oh, you can't open it, but maybe more deftly, like an expertised hand could open it, and you're like, okay, I'll give it to the thief. But
Yeah.
like,
So, like, there's a lot of that where like you have an object, and it communicates something about that object that makes it marked.
But Zorik 1 though also has a tough time of identifying, is this a puzzle?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a lot of instances where that's not the case, where you have no idea. But like in Zorik 2, but it didn't give you as much feedback. Zorik 2 gives you a bunch of feedback on failing and what do I do? What should I be doing? You know, it gives you that feedback that you need to be able to continue and make progression, except for the bank puzzle. That's the only time. Fuck that puzzle. Still the worst puzzle I've ever played or had in any game. But
I still don't understand it.
No one understands that game. Hints in death screens can be fun. That's why Sierra is more beloved, right? Because they gave you hints through death screens. And Zorik did too. The Zorik games did. And they would be like, you didn't die. You have another chance. And we're giving you context now and drive about what you should be doing and why.
And actually, in some ways, when this game wasn't the worst, like for just a flash,
yeah,
it was communicating through death what you need to do. Yeah. Like you had a GRU like analog, and we're like, okay, we need light.
Yeah,
we look for light.
We had something there at least, right? And then like, hey, you know, you look like a tourist, and it's like, okay, well then we need to look like someone from Tonetown.
How many puzzles were there
in the actual game? Like real puzzles?
Yeah, real puzzles.
Okay, so
because the photo is not a real puzzle.
No. So hold on. Looking like a native. Technically getting a pass is a puzzle. The pass is a puzzle. All right, it's technically.
Is the pass a puzzle?
Yeah, because you can't print it. It's like it's not printing. There's an error.
No. That's not a puzzle. I would say that needing to wear the right clothes is a puzzle, but that's also copy protection bullshit.
No, that's not.
Yeah, because in the feelies it says that a certain type of clothing is better.
Oh,
that information's in the feelies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could brute force that though, no problem.
I mean, yes, you could brute force it, but you wouldn't necessarily know to.
So that's the puzzle. That's a puzzle. Yeah. Okay, and then it's things that like all the names of the characters that you have to talk to are in the copy protection as well in the feelies. Like you can't talk to Nuyu or Stegalt or whatever their name is, because you don't know their name, and you won't be able to know their name unless you look at the feelies.
Which again, I'm fine with like copy protection, but it feels
Josh says the phone gives you the hints for the clothes, but the number for the hints
is also in the feelies.
It's in the feelies. Let's see. Yeah. So there's that one. Okay. Let's see. Disguising ourselves as the dude
Locals.
is a puzzle.
Yeah.
Getting light in one way or another, the Glowburger or the demons is a puzzle.
The Blobbo is technically a puzzle.
It's not a puzzle.
Sort of.
You just have to have him and walk into a certain space.
Mm-hmm. So you have to know to buy him. And then wander everywhere.
The number's not in the feelies. It's in the game. Okay. For the beginning hints. I don't know. What's a puzzle.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's literally making us question whether or not we experienced a game. Like, was that a part of the game? Was that a game, or was that just like a thing that happened? Like,
Yeah.
did I play game, or did a thing happen?
Yeah.
I don't like. Did it happen to me?
I
Which
don't
isn't like
know.
awesome.
I'm trying to think. Hi, Fried
I'm
Rice. How's
sorry.
it going?
I'm sorry,
Culture
Michael
jamming.
Bergman.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting. I don't know. Well, at least we beat it, Nick. So that means that like you need to go beat Counterfeit Monkey, Nick.
Yeah.
You need to
So
beat
that we can
Counterfeit
record
Monkey
these
so that
real
we can
fast.
record this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to finish editing the previous one because let's see, and then I've got to record a podcast with Nick and Sophie at Tonetown Game Plays You. I'm recording like 3 podcasts with Mike for his stuff. It's Mike's stuff. I don't have to deal with anything. And then what else have I got going on, Nick? Okay, so I've been playing Zelda. So if I'm on tomorrow night, it's more Zelda. If I'm on Tuesday, it's more Zelda. Wednesday, though, oh no, it won't be on Tuesday. Won't be on Tuesday. I'm testing my tabletop RPG combat system on Tuesday. Yay! I have people to play with me. Yay!
Ooh.
So Wednesday night is CPU versus CPU tournament more continuation of Asuka 120%, which has been a blast, and please do not miss it. It is insanely fun. It is probably the most fun that I have streaming in general. It's really good. Sorry, Nick. It's more fun than you. I love you though.
I deflate.
Oh, don't deflate. I want to give you hugs. I hug you, Nick. I love you. And then wow. I was gonna say that means that we don't have anything to play for Saturday. Nick, do you want to play Counterfeit Monkey on Saturday as I laugh at you attempting to do this? Knowing all the answers and hating one puzzle. There's one puzzle, Nick, that is just a fuck you puzzle. It's a fuck you puzzle.
That doesn't sound fun for me.
It was a fuck you puzzle. Maybe you should just watch me play it. Maybe that's what you should do. And see if you can figure it out before me. Because I got overwhelmed. I enjoyed the game. Its end puzzles are a little bit of a stretch. But I enjoyed Counterfeit Monkey a bunch. It's just that there's a certain point when you have like a million items in your inventory and you're like, I don't know what the fucking answer is.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do here? What do you want me to do? And so it's a lot of like, look at item with monocle. What was it originally? Okay, maybe I can change that to this. Okay, then it's a lot of that.
Yeah.
No, I enjoyed Counterfeit Monkey a bunch. It was still really good, but it definitely ramps up its difficulty near the end. And there's like Nick, just to spoil it for you. There's a puzzle near the very, very end. Near the very, very end. That the only way to solve it is to get the apples that you turned into ale at the very beginning of the game, to get that ale and turn it back into an apple and use that to solve a puzzle near the very end. You can soft lock. It soft locks it.
Oh, good.
Frederick says, does that make it a cider? It's a great question. No, it just is the ale, technically, because you're changing all properties of it. Nate Wookie says, what is the culture of gaming? Does a puzzle game need a puzzle to be called a puzzle game? I mean, yes.
One hopes. Otherwise, it's false advertising.
It's not a puzzle game. It's an adventure game, and adventure games don't have to have puzzles.
Which is an adventure game? What game are we talking about?
Tass Times in Tonetown is an adventure game. It's not a puzzle game.
Adventure game?
It's an adventure game, yeah.
What fucking adventure did we have?
No, Nick, all of these are adventure games. They're text-based adventure games.
It's a walking simulator.
It isn't a walking simulator. Because a walking simulator means that all you simply do is you walk from one point to the next, and a narrative is given to you. Even the games that we would typically call quote-unquote walking simulators are not actually walking simulators because there's a level of interaction to the environment, and interaction that you need to do in order to progress the plot. That doesn't make it a walking simulator. You have to do things. You have to actually kind of suss things out. Games like Firewatch or What Remains of Edith Finch, these games that are typically considered walking simulators are not really walking simulators. You could say there are some that are, where it is just walking and you have narrative given to you, but that doesn't make it a walking simulator. Those games aren't walking simulators. They're adventure games. Here I was thinking Google Earth was a game. I try to change stuff in the environment. See, there you go. So much culture has been jammed. What do you mean by this? So you're saying like the culture jamming. What do you mean by this? Extrapolate. I'm curious. Sorry, Nick, I know you're tired and you have school tomorrow, and I have.
No, I'm fine. One of the things we do, so it is May 15th.
Yes.
On June 14th,
Yes.
I am on a plane to
Yes.
Rome.
You cease to be.
And then when I can come back is going to be a question.
Yeah. It might be September.
Because I don't have housing until like August 24th.
Yeah.
After I get
Wait,
back.
so what are you going to do after you get back? Because you are like kicked out in July.
Yep.
So what are you going to do for a month?
I'm going to live with my in-laws.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. That'll be fun.
Uh-huh.
Don't you want to do interactive fiction interactive story Saturdays, Nick, from your in-laws house, and they'll be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah, from my fiance's childhood bedroom.
Sorry. Namuki says that culture jamming is the concept that the understanding of how things are not how they have to be because they can be reconceptualized. Well, that's true. I agree 100%. I mean, I'm constantly having to deal with that sort of stuff to recontextualize things because a lot of times people have these weird expectations of stuff, and it's like that's not how that has to be. It's true. Hi, Nick.
Hi.
So where do you think this stands on our like list of games that we have played, you and I? Where's this stand in the rankings?
Not high.
Yeah, but let's go start from the bottom then. Is
Witness is in the shitter.
Yeah, so is it better than The Witness?
Yes.
Is it better
By
than
virtue of the fact it's not racist.
Yeah, but also The Witness is even shorter and has even less puzzles.
Was The Witness shorter? The
Witness
Witness took us more time.
No, it didn't. The Witness took us like 2 hours. It was so fucking short. The Witness, and it was such a stupid game. Was it better than Sorcerer?
So back to The Witness.
Yes.
Part of the reason I would say it's better than The Witness is because at no point in the game did we waste 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get the game to start.
Yeah.
So any game that doesn't do that is better than The Witness.
Yeah.
So next one, Sorcerer. Sorcerer's mean-spirited and just...
But Sorcerer had some good puzzles that we liked, that we genuinely liked. We really liked the glass maze.
I don't know if any of those puzzles like overcome the bad taste. So like,
but that's the thing though. I really liked the glass maze. I really liked the map making puzzle, the one where you had to kind of change the map to. Yeah. I liked that puzzle a lot. So it has good puzzles and it has random shit and really bad. And I feel bad for saying this, but bad world building because I love Steve Moretsky and I love him for world building. But I also feel that Steve Moretsky has to do his own thing and not rely on pre-established franchises to make anything good.
I'm conflicted in that like this game doesn't have great puzzles. It doesn't have good puzzles. It doesn't even really have mediocre puzzles. It mostly has non-existent puzzles and shitty puzzles.
Yes.
But it's short.
Yeah, and also like
it values the fact that at least doesn't waste my time.
Okay, and Sorcerer wasted our time a lot. Yeah. And then Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, that game's fucking miserable.
It's fucking miserable.
See, like that's another example of a game that had puzzles we enjoyed.
Yeah,
like
we liked the Babelfish puzzle.
The Babelfish puzzle was fun. figuring that out was fun.
We even like the bug bladder beast of Trog or whatever, that one.
Yeah, that was a fun puzzle. But like that game's just fucking miserable.
Yeah.
That game, every fucking time the sensory puzzle made me want to fucking die.
Then telling
After the
you there's
first
an
time-
exit in a direction and you're like, I want to go that direction. It's like, no, you can't go that way. There's not an exit there. It's like, well, where are the exits? Oh, that direction. It's like, what?
This
They go
joke should be made once.
South, and it's like, ha, we lied. That
Yeah.
that wasn't an exit. It's like, okay.
It would have been funny literally one time.
Fried Rice says, I like the names of these puzzles. Yeah. And like, I guess, I don't know, the coffee, no, the coffee puzzle wasn't great. A tea puzzle, whatever it was. The tea, no tea. I don't know. I fucking hated, I really hated Hitchhikers. Hitchhikers is...
I liked the Tino T just because I sort of like the absurdist.
But the...
Like, I appreciate the absurdism of it, but the actual, like, execution was frustrating.
What that ended up, like, resulting in, and, like... The whole improbability drive puzzles were terrible.
Yeah.
Nikki says, I want this list of games just so I can experience the pain. Oh man, Nick, I should prepare a tier list for you, for me to fill out. Like a separate one. You and me both doing our tier list.
Yeah. I mean, we have to do some of the reviews for some of these.
I know.
games. We
Yeah.
haven't reviewed them.
I know. We haven't made a podcast about them, but they'll be there someday. I feel bad too, because like,
Because
we
might
have to
replay some of these games, John.
Well, no, it's because then I don't ever want to subject the Interactive Fiction Club to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Like, why would I do that? Why would I be like, this month we're gonna play a really shitty game?
Well, maybe instead of just forcing them to do it, we just record it.
But it's one that like, but
not
it's
a part of the club.
It's one though that like people
Bonus episode.
love, and they look back fondly of. And like
people are allowed to be wrong, John.
We like the archive of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy playthrough is like really popular, and like people are like, oh, like, and I'm just like, for popular for compared to everything else, it's not really popular. It's like, 20 views, 40 views, or whatever.
Popular for us.
Yeah. Kuno says Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is an amazing game, and I'll die on this hill. You can die on that hill if you want to, and
Again,
I will dig you that grave.
Folks are allowed to be wrong from different perspectives.
Yeah.
We're wrong to you, you're wrong to us. That's,
Namewookie said, didn't someone say there are no bad games a while ago? Points at me. I did say this.
People are also allowed to be a hypocrite.
I will say this. That perspective does matter. And that when we play adventure games in general, there are things that we can struggle with that other people do not struggle with in the slightest. That people are like, oh, I get it. And I parsed exactly what you said. Like, I understand it. And so, like, yes, technically there's a person who has played Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and had zero problems. That they saw the obstacle and was able to parse what they needed to do and was able to do so competently. We were not those people. And we have reasons as to why we couldn't parse what we were supposed to do. And again, a lot of it has to do with a lack of feedback. And that's the issue. Hi, Sabrina. How's it going? Anyways, and that's the problem, is that feedback is always an issue. And so when we talk about like, there's no bad games. Yeah, you're right. But there are games that are poorly designed. There's a way a person can play Hitchhikers and enjoy themselves. But is it poorly designed? Yes. Yes. Is it bad? From our perspective, yes. Does it make it bad? No. But we can safely say that it is poorly designed for a whole lot of reasons. I want a text parser with white text on white background. Nate Wilkie, play Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm just like, that is a game that is just, it just lies to you. It lies to you. And that's a problem. When a game lies to you outright, you then immediately can't trust it. You can't trust anything at that point. And then how can you solve a puzzle if the framework of that puzzle is not true? I'm going to give you a game. I'm going to tell you the rules. And the moment you try to play the rules, I'm like, you have failed. Nope. You suck. And you're like, well, I'm just following the rules. Yep, you are following the rules and you failed. And you're just like, well, why? I don't know. Follow the rules. Okay, I'll follow the rules. You failed. Wait, why? You tell me. It's like, oh, okay. You're telling me to follow the rules, though. It's like, yeah, follow the rules. Okay. You failed. That sounds like my old job. It's the weirdest. That was one of the. Oh, that was so frustrating. Sorcerer didn't do that, even though Sorcerer was random. And Sorcerer had things you were like, this is important. They put a lot of time and effort into this thing. It's important. And it's like, no. You fucking rube. What are you doing? What are you thinking that's important? No. We're going to give you a setup for a puzzle. We're going to give you all the information related to it. We're going to actually even give you clues as to how it connects to other things that you can't access right now. And you're going to be like, okay, well, I need to use this. And they're like, no, you don't. No, this isn't a puzzle. And this is like, but you said it was a puzzle. Yeah, I did. I did tell you that it was a puzzle, but it's not a puzzle. It's like, well, what was it for? It was for nothing, just to fuck with you. What was the vacuum for? It was for nothing. Or the broom, whatever it was. Like, gaslight. Yeah.
The duck was a chicken.
Yeah. Oh.
Quacked like a duck, but it was actually a chicken.
Yeah. So Gaslight, the game now with improved feedback. The lie is that there's even feedback. Yes. And so like that was where we struggled with those games, is that like the feedback it gave us was not true. And we're just like, well, what's the point then of receiving that feedback? Son, you just got bombadilled. Bombadil, though, is pretty fucking awesome. He's a nudist. I'm down with that. Tom Bombadil's awesome. Did you know that Tom Bombadil gets all the hobbits naked? Do you remember this part in The Lord of the Rings? You didn't read The Lord of the Rings, did you?
I've never read Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god.
I just finished The Color of Magic.
Hey! Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. Rincewind, excellent character.
Those are the weaker books in like the series because there's a lot of really, really good ones, but it is not bad. Like to say like weaker is like talking about like which the best Zelda, you know, like that's a very subjective conversation, and like none of them are bad, just they're all very different. But Tom is the best. Yeah, Tom Bombadil's awesome. Nick rolls a 1 on Lord of the Rings cred. Yeah, and in the Lord of the Rings books, when they meet Tom Bombadil, he gets them all naked, and they all hang out on the hill naked, all the hobbits. It's true. Dicks swinging in the wind. It's really good. It's really awesome. It's fantastic. I was thinking they're in a sauna. No, not in a sauna. No. All right, Nick, we gotta go. We have to go. I got things to do. I got people to see. I will for sure be back on Wednesday with CPU versus CPU of Asuka, 120%. Please be there for that because it is so much fun. It's going great, and I'm very excited to continue it. I might be back tomorrow with more Zelda. We'll see. Tuesday night, though, I'm going to be testing my combat system for my tabletop RPG. Who is on? What do we got? Ooh, okay. We have... Oh my. Okay. No Bombadil shaming here. Exactly, Big Mike Ocho. What are you testing? Oh, Kuno. So, sorry. I have a tabletop RPG system that I've been building for a very, very long time. And I'm going to be in July, hopefully, attending a tabletop testing convention where you go just to bring your tabletop game and people test it, or they even like help people just build something, which is really awesome. So amongst a bunch of tabletop game peers, so I needed to prepare the combat encounter that I'm going to build for that, and also get some pre-testing done on its combat system and see what ways I can improve it and change it. I'll be doing that with some folks on Tuesday night because I really want to get that thing off the ground. And my main goal this year is to have something tangible with it. So to preface, it's a universal system, but I think I'm going to be releasing it with a setting. That's a kind of a cyberpunk virtual reality setting, which will help apply that open-ended nature to it, because people then can go into all these different types of games in that virtual reality setting and to be able to play and still play with the mechanics and utilize them in different ways. So to give it a better identity, because a lot of folks, one of the major critiques with the folks that I showed it around being just a base universal system, they're like, yeah, but like, what does this mean? Everyone says like, oh, you can do anything, but like, there's not a lot of identity to it. And so having to kind of attach it to some kind of setting will help give it identity and reinforce its malleability as a system. So yeah, we'll get that going, and I'm really excited for it because I freaking love it so much. I think it's really, really good. So I'm going to try to get that going. Yeah, so Wednesday night for sure. Maybe tomorrow we'll get some Zelda. We'll see. I'm going to go send you over to the Cyrus Zeal. Cyrus is playing, I believe he's playing some EverQuest, which is going to be fantastic. Playing some EverQuest. All right. Yes, Nate Wilkie, Asuka. Yes, you need to be here for it. It's fantastic. All right. We're going to go rate Cyrus. Nick, thank you so much, my friend. Love you to death.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy.
Goodbye, everyone. To humor.
Bye, folks.